Hello, good morning, good time zone. Welcome to D&D Wayward Revelry. I am here with these people.
Yeah. He doesn't like it. He has no choice.
I've made decisions, and here we are. So, yeah, welcome. I am the Dungeon Master, Prince, also known as Dimples the Dice. You should know that because you're at my channel. But if you don't, that's fine. I just introduced myself again. Couple of things that I want to get out real quick before we get rolling. Content warning: this game has creepy shit. Honestly, Fey creatures
clowns.
are creepy. There's creepy clowns. Yeah, that's happened. And there might be other creepier things that come about. I tend to stay away from a lot of well, let's just talk about what we have for content warnings. Adult situations, blood, violence, potential character mind control, and maybe bickering with children.
That's not maybe. That's not maybe. That's
happened.
confirmed.
Bickering with kids and potentially frightening a squirrel. So with that out of the way, oh, one more thing. Music today will be not playing. We got our stream muted last week for one of the tracks that I have. It's complicated. Thank you, Twitch. We appreciate you really locking things down. It's really, really helpful. So until I figure out some safe for Twitch music, we will not have music on the stream. I apologize for that. But
we can do a rendition for you if you ask us in chat. It'll be an acapella version of music.
No,
Zero and I are in.
I'm not sitting here doing the entire.
And Johnny and Zero will do the rendition.
No, okay. Let's let the players introduce themselves and go around the table, starting with Red.
I'm always first. Hi, everyone. I'm Red. My pronouns are she, they. I am playing Z, our Way of the Weave monk. His pronouns are he, him. Welcome to today.
Yep. Let's go with Panda.
Hi, I'm Panda. Awkwardish Panda everywhere on the internet. I play Glyx, our Eladrin Druid. Both of our pronouns are she, her.
Joe.
Hi, I'm Joe Perez. I'll be playing Elifor today, a small bird that's pretty much a giant asshole. His pronouns and my pronouns are he, him.
Excellent. Andrani.
Whoa, did not expect that. Today I was preparing myself to go after Zero. And now I don't have to, and that's thrown me off again. Hello, everybody. My name is Andrani. My pronouns are she, her. I will be playing Kismet. Kismet is a Vampire Blood Cleric. Her pronouns is also she, her, and she is very creepy and excited to be here. She's also a little thirsty right now, and that's not going to work out.
Just a smidgen.
So.
What kind of thirsty, though?
Well, if
what kind of thirsty
asking,
isn't would probably be an easier question to answer.
Also that, yeah. There's a multiple amount. You know what? We'll see. But that's me.
Zero.
Hi, my name is Zero Reynolds, aka Zer Jester, and I'm the real reason we don't talk about Bruno. You can find me everywhere online at Zer Jester, and I'm just delighted to be here and mess with poor Dimples' day.
Yep, that's how this works. So with that, let's do a short recap, and apparently Zero is going to be handling that. Good luck, and may the force be with anyone who's about to hear this.
Brothers, sisters, and non-binary beauties, gather round as I testify to you about the trials and tribulations of the friends shaped on this wayward revelry. Can I get an amen? Pause. We're going to continue on because lots happened in last episode. Futures were read.
Amen,
Hags
brother.
were
Amen.
discovered. The hags were discovered. An entire plot underlined the entire story. Devious hourglass coven that might be responsible for what has been taken, and though sin is might be in, born in lust, turn to dust, born in sin, come on in. We're not having it, and neither are the friends shaped. So we go forth righteous, unbowed, even. Oh, I got the vapors running all through me, and we tune in now as we continue our exploration of the Witchlight Carnival in all its delights, all its desires, all the things that might be uncovered. Now can I get an amen?
Amen.
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 Oh God.
Y'all are welcome.
Mm.
Yeah.
And this is why I requested Preacher Zero, because Preacher Zero is fucking hilarious.
I don't know if that reminded me of anything that was going on actually in the game, but
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's the extent of religious experiences I need in life.
So when we last left off, where were y'all up to?
We had,
Boxes.
yeah.
Just finished bullying a Kenku who was stalking us.
Yeah.
Correct. Yep.
Is there really
We-
bullying when we're fighting back?
No, Red was bullying.
Red was
100%.
bullying.
There was
Yeah, Red
100% bullying.
It
Yeah.
was so hot, but Red was
That was
totally
that was tough guy at school. Drags the chair around, turns it around backwards, sits on it with a leather jacket, takes a cigarette out of the pocket, stares at the kid. That's what happened. Like,
Yeah.
To be fair, I growled in his face.
Yeah,
You
we
did.
destroyed the doll, the voodoo doll that was being used to steal the voice of Candlefoot.
Yep.
And sent the Kenku on the way. That Kenku's name, I don't
Kettlestein.
remember.
Kettlestein.
Kettlestein, yes. But Kettlestein is a warlock with a patron,
Zabina?
Zabilna.
Zabilna.
Zabilna,
Zabilna.
who has not been able to contact their patron for a while, is not sure what's happened, but thinks that the carnival owners know something, and quoted them, Mr. Light, as saying, someone's going to find out about this, they'll shut us down. Mr. Witch saying, no one's going to find out. We agreed to this pact. Our hands were forced, eyes wide open. The Hourglass Coven takes what it wants, and in return, we stay in business. So that's the latest information that we have about what's happening here. And
now we're going to go ride some rides.
Yeah, we're currently behind the tent with of the Hall of Illusions, having just let go the Kenku, and talking about what to do next.
Take it away, my friends.
I really want to go check on Candlefoot just to see for myself.
Where does Candlefoot again?
Here at the Hall of Illusions, we just have to walk around the tent.
Yeah,
to
it's
go
just
check
around
it
the
out.
corner, so we might as well on the way to.
I'm saying all of this in kitty speak because I'm still a gigantic pastel pink,
What-
500-pound
what's that, Glyx?
panther.
You want to check on Candlefoot? I think this is a great idea.
Yeah, I would say y'all are trying to translate this from.
I mean, I did make it very clear that I wanted to check on him.
I mean,
so.
Yeah, I know.
To be fair, I have an incredibly high insight, so I'm just gonna go with it.
What's that, Glyx? Mr. Witch is falling down the well again? We should go save them. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Okay.
So y'all are going to the Hall of Illusions.
Yes.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm going
around-
regardless. I'm a
around the corner.
500-pound pink panther. I'm just going to parade my big ass over there, and
I mean,
people
I'll
can
follow
follow me or
Panther.
don't.
No,
No, we're not gonna
We're
get
gonna
muted
get
again.
muted again. Stop it. I am gonna glance over to Z and I say, what kind of illusions are there?
Do I know about the Hall of Illusions? That's not a new one.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of illusions are in there? They're
But,
kind
like,
of
what's the attraction like? Like, what is you go in and like what?
you see things from inside of your head.
Oh,
Oh, that
Okay.
sounds fine.
uh,
Nothing wrong can happen there. It's fine.
yeah. Do other people see what you see, or is it different for each person?
It's a different experience for each person.
Got it.
So it's a rave. Is
Yeah.
what you're saying. It's a rave.
Yeah.
I mean, not inaccurate.
I cannot. Yep.
Just want to make sure everybody's aware that there might be some bad licorice going around.
Pop Molly, I'm sweating. Woo!
Oh my god. Anyway,
Glyx is gonna be all Big Panther
Um,
and paw pad her way over to the ticket counter. Not trying to get a ticket. I just want to check on Candlefoot and like do the giant kitty like mark thing and rub my face against his leg just to get him to speak.
So,
Because he would know it's me.
y'all all going around?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, as we're walking.
yeah.
Well, see, what kind of illusions? Is it just one of those
It-
mirrors that makes you look fat or like super thin or super tall, or Is it worse
No,
than
this
that?
is the Hall of Mirrors is a different attraction. It depends. It's different for each person, whatever sorts of things you want to see. That's the way the magic works.
The mirrors, the mirrors part of it in there does reflect versions of yourself. So not everyone will see you, but you will see you. That's why it's different for everybody.
okay. Well, there's a bunch of things in my head that I don't really feel like confronting these days, so we'll see how it goes.
You don't have to go in.
But I kind of want to. It's this masochistic feeling of just I can't really explain it, but maybe we'll give it a shot. It'll be fun, right? It'll be fun. So much fun. And I speed walk over to Glyx
Sure.
and walk beside her.
So are y'all just are y'all going just straight towards the entrance of there just to like go see
That's what
Candlefoot?
I'm
Or you're, like,
doing. I have
looking around
no
the place at
business
all?
being in a hall full of mirrors with my sense of direction. I just want to go check on Candlefoot.
Yeah.
I just followed the cat.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
just following the cat. Like
Yep.
Z's just strolling along with Elifor and Ulfir.
Cool. So
We're off to see the mine.
So as you
Hopefully
approach the
not.
Hall of Illusions, you see that this large tent is painted with a mural of shifting images that show grinning fairies diving into pools of color. The helical stripes of the tent's pointed canopies rotate in spirals. And the whole display seems to be designed to basically confuse anybody who's looking at it and befuddle. There's a clown dressed in sort of muted garb at the tent's entrance, blinking at you. And that clown, or mime, is Candlefoot.
When
I'm
I
gonna-
see the clown, I just narrow my eyes.
I'm gonna
Oh,
Candlefoot's
just
like,
Glyx
Walk
knows
up
it's
and-
Candlefoot.
yeah, I know it's Candlefoot and he knows it's me. So I'm just gonna kind of like walk up and do like the rub on the leg thing like cats do, just to
Yeah,
get his
cats do.
attention, and then just kind of do the
He's like,
sit up
"Hey,
straight.
How are you?
And she will very
Why are you
much go.
cat-
She will just very much do the big sigh of relief as a cat because he's
Is
talking.
that what he's supposed to sound like? I ask Z.
Yeah, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the voice.
I'm
If
not.
you're trying to point at me for not remembering the Kenku's voice,
I am. Totally. 100%. Like
Yeah,
that's not what the
like,
10 sounded.
Kenku can sound like anything, so Prince is fine.
They
I get-
particularly steal this person's voice.
Y'all are monsters.
Yeah, he
Pull up the
sounds
clip,
all
see
right.
what they really sound like.
Yeah,
That's
right.
And
Hey, hi, friends.
Oh God, no, no.
See what y'all have done?
I would.
I was trying to do a nice.
I just
Yeah.
sort of fold my arms and shrug. Told you he'd be fine.
I'll just
Aw.
purr.
Destroyed the doll.
I mean, I'm mostly fine. It's fine.
What do you mean mostly fine? There's a part of you that's not fine?
It take your soul as well as your voice.
Kismet and this person do not know each other. You're like,
Yeah.
let's do therapy.
Yeah, no. Kismet just leaves.
Honestly, Kismet, this kid looks like someone you might have fed off of.
Wait, what?
Yeah. He's
You're
got
like,
that kind of pale,
I met my one night
grayish
stand
pallor sort of thing
in
jumping off.
public.
Oh, not that.
That was an awkward trip to the grocery store.
Awkward.
I tilt my head and I'm like, maybe I know which part is not fine, and maybe we don't need to talk about it. Well, if we've checked in
His
on
name's not Bruno.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, I love him. What a cutie. Should I describe what they look like for chat? Or
Sure,
is it
absolutely. If
fun-
you want to go in, yeah, absolutely.
No. Why don't you do it? Because you'll do 100% better job at it than I.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Dimples.
So
Yeah,
this
it
kid
is.
is tall, freckled, almost grayish pink pallor. He's got big old butterfly wings on. His clothes are green and green striped. He looks like a reject from the movie Elf. Like one of the kids grew up and was dying the whole time. And he looks like he's just been fed off of by a vampire, essentially, because his color is basically not there. Not like a pale person like the Red Justice on our screen, but more like a person that is struggling to not become a zombie.
This NPC brought to you by the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
He looks like John Cena would come and see him.
I look at Glyx and I look at Z and I kind of just like make eyes at Candlefoot. Like, is this normal? Like, I don't say it out loud, but I just kind of like look at you like, this seems weird.
You know what? Roll me a history check, Glyx and Z, if you want to, if you feel like you know.
Can I
Sure.
also try to recall if I've met this person or
My history's real
tasted
bad.
this person before? What's the
Well, it's not too bad. 13.
Z doesn't know.
Go for it.
what do I roll? History?
History.
All right. 20.
Kismet, nah.
All right.
You've never met this person before. You know for sure.
That's
Usually
relief.
you don't really remember your victims, but in this particular case, you're like, nah, this one's not my type.
I say, have you been feasted upon lately?
It's like, feasted upon. Why would I be feasted upon?
You know, like, I bare my fangs. I'm not going to. Sorry, I'm asking if someone else did.
Z, who is standing next to Elifor with his arms crossed, just sort of face palms and looks at Elifor.
And he looks at Glyx and it's like, Glyx, you know you're traveling with a vampire?
I'm going to begrudgingly come out of Kitty. So
She
sparkles,
can't talk when
stars,
she's... Oh,
and
hey, Glyx, welcome back.
hi, Candlefoot. We heard someone took your voice. We fixed it. We wanted to make sure you're okay, but you are looking a little pale. Are you all right?
I
Well,
can fix you up if you
no.
aren't.
No, you can stay at least 10 feet away from me. Please.
I'm a healer. That's what I do.
She's-
I heal.
She's good with consent. She won't hurt you.
And as I'm standing behind Kismet, I will kind of like make eyes at like Candlefoot, and I just kind of like open my one wing up, be like, "It's okay," and show like the row of like spikes and stuff, and just put my wing back down.
So,
It's been an interesting morning at the carnival.
Are we just standing next to the front of the line to go into the Hall of Illusions?
Yeah,
having
I'm
and
this
like
he's-
standing
conversation?
kind of off to the.
I'll
I was
let
planning on
you
being like
know
to the side.
that while y'all are like talking to him, he's been taking tickets and letting people in, like, "Hey, have a good day, enjoy your time, blah blah blah," as y'all go. He is.
So
A
we're
good worker
basically
from
doing
the
the
looks of
equivalent
it.
of camping the barista at Starbucks is what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Incidentally, Ulfir is just standing there, still working on his turkey leg.
And he's now
Excellent.
pocketed like the funnel cake. I'm assuming you just shoved it in your bag.
Oh
That's
yeah.
now covered in powdered sugar.
So,
He already ate his funnel cake, second funnel cake of the day.
Oh yeah, no, Glyx is like 1.5 in because the Kenku didn't want there. So I'm on like almost my third. But it's Glyx. So she's just gonna ask, are you feeling okay? You're looking a little pale. And I'm concerned,
well,
especially because we found who took your voice.
So here's the thing, Glyx. With your history check, you know that most often this is how he always looks.
Okay.
So this wouldn't be that weird to you. However, recently he's been having more color. And you know that part of that is because he's been working with a mermaid at the Silver Song Lake.
Gotcha.
Who sings
Working.
and gives him more color. They are
Gotcha.
definitely like all
There's a joke in here about fish
in
oil.
love. Oh my god. Anyway,
No, I'm just gonna make sure. Well, if I know that, I wouldn't have
You're
asked.
saying
you know.
he got
yeah.
he
Yeah.
was broken up with, and now we're asking about it in public.
here's the thing, and that's when you ask him like why he's looking pale again, he kind of like sighs, and then like a tear rolls down his face. He's like, I was in the middle of proposing and my voice went away and a bunch of people saw it,
Oh, baby.
and so I
Whoa.
just
We
Rough.
we found who took your voice and we got it back for you.
yeah, I can tell.
Do we need to get somebody to cover your shift so you can go talk to her?
He can do it for
we'll
you.
talk after she gets off her shift. She's on her shift as well, so we can talk later.
Okay.
But I'm sure
Is there anything I can do to help?
no.
I'm gonna like start
No,
druid
no.
crafting a bouquet to give to him to give to her. That's got like seaweed and like little like corals and stuff like that in it. So it's like a water-based bouquet.
Oh yeah, he loves this. This actually like makes him smile while he's crying. And he's like, "Thank you, Glyx.
Good luck.
Elfor
Would
will
you
walk
like some
over.
Thank you. Have a nice day."
I was gonna present a funnel cake to
Yeah. The
No, I'm gonna
entire
craft
funnel
that,
cake
and I'm
that
gonna
she
be
didn't
like-
eat.
When she says yes, come to me and I'll make the clothes for free.
Really? You will?
Yes.
And he
Also,
like
thanks,
hugs you.
chat, for this hype train.
Thank you, Glyx.
Yay! Thank you, Chad.
Thank you.
Ulfir is going to step closer to Candlefoot and loom over him and lean close. Do you require vengeance?
We'll kill the Kenku for you if you want.
Whoa. Let's not kill people. Let's not That's not the kind of place we are.
Metaphorically.
Is
I
he's
don't
like,
know.
I'm gonna have to intervene.
We scared the
Metaphorically?
bejesus out of that poor
Is
bird.
maiming allowed?
No.
No,
did
not on,
No, you don't.
not
have to
at the
name.
carnival.
Bruising.
You got my voice back. Everything's fine. It's okay.
Everything will be okay.
Z is like looking all the way up at Allfear because
Minor
Allfear
scrapes.
is
Candlefoot
like,
looks aghast at like the threats of violence here. He's like,
Allfear, it's okay. We can't do that here. It's
He's like,
Mild
listen.
abrasions.
No.
what happens outside the fair? It's not the fair's business. The carnival's business.
Carnival.
So-
Sternly delivered anecdotes.
That's fine.
It's okay.
Ulfir turns around and starts walking.
No.
Ulfir,
No, stop.
hold on.
Ulfir stops. Mm.
Look, I would like to go into the Hall of Illusions, and I'm a little scared about it. And I was wondering, maybe instead of reprimanding the stranger who we've already dealt with, maybe you could come in with me and just, I don't know.
Very well. I will accompany you into this Hall of Illusions.
All right. Thank you. And I turn back and I make my way back to the group. Should we go in?
Mm.
I'm not going in there. I'll
Glyx,
never come back out.
Oh,
Yes.
We'll go together. I'll hold your hand the whole time.
I
Wing.
need somebody to hold my hand. I need somebody to make sure I can get out.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, we'll know the way. We'll get out.
If you don't want to go
It's-
in, you don't have to go in. I'll sit out here with
And
you.
Candlefoot's like, it's safe. Nothing's gonna hurt you.
I know nothing's going to hurt me, but I get stuck. Candlefoot,
No,
you know
no.
how lost I get doing stuff.
You have friends here, right?
Well,
These
we'll
are
make
your
sure that
friends.
you can get out. Yes.
Yeah, friends is a loose term. They're friend shaped.
Glyx,
What is?
you have gifted me. In return, I will protect you.
Fine. Here's, and I'll hold out my ticket. Fine. I
Look
will
at us facing our
begrudgingly go.
fears. I hold my ticket out as well.
Ticket.
Punches your
Yep.
tickets. And how many ticket punches are y'all at now?
I
I,
can tell you that because I have the list.
I'm at 3.
This would be 3, right?
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
believe
this is gonna
that
be my
is
third
Just
punch.
making
This
sure.
will be my third. Yep.
This would be my second.
This would be my second as well.
Correct. It would be me and Z's second and everybody else's third.
Okay.
I have notes for
There's-
this.
There are some that take 2 punches, right? I want to see what those are. Like, why 2?
Okay. And as y'all are getting ready to enter here, y'all do see a bit of a situation. Near the entrance of this place, you see a wooden mannequin of a grinning raven-haired young woman in witch's attire and a green flowing cape, which hovers inside of a glass cabinet. At the top of the cabinet, a sign reads, Tasha the Wizard, known for her hideous laughter. And there's a halfling couple holding hands as they approach this cabinet. And one of the halflings is wearing a butterfly face paint. And he drops to one knee and pulls a small box from his pocket. And as he does this, Candlefoot again looks like the world is dropping on him.
Can I just
right
go
now.
like put my hand on Candlefoot's shoulder?
Yeah, you can. And he's just
Okay.
like crying. And this and the halfling woman bursts into laughter, just literally rolling on the floor laughing at him. And the halfling in the face paint starts to cry. Candlefoot starts to cry, and the halfling just runs past y'all into the tent in the Hall of Illusions.
I have known Candlefoot 5 minutes, and if anything else happens to Candlefoot, I will kill this carnival and then myself.
Correct. Seconded. This
I
one.
feel
Oh my
so
God.
bad. This place is mean, yo.
And he's just like,
To be fair, we have very much brought the mood down over the last couple of hours.
I don't think we're the cause.
I don't
of
know what you're talking about.
failed
Glyx.
proposal though.
can you
Uh,
go? He didn't. His ticket.
Hey, we'll get the ticket, all right? Should we go in, see if we can find this person?
Z's
I'm
like,
gonna-
I didn't expect to do this much work on my day off, but sure. We
I'm
will
gonna take a
find
quick
our
look at,
ticket
uh,
evader.
I'm gonna take a quick look at the girlfriend halfling. That is she still laughing?
Yes.
Does she look like she's like doubling over?
Yes.
Like a hideous laughter?
Yeah, we're gonna go fix this. Elifor, I think I'm gonna make the argument that this is something he would probably recognize as being an arcane thing.
Roll Arcana with advantage.
We already had our tickets punched, right?
Yes.
We were just okay. Z's just gonna go ahead and start taking off to go find the halfling that ran into here.
13.
A 13 is fine. Between that and putting together what's on the sign,
Yeah.
you think something might, like, this might be like a little curse or something or the
I'm-
other.
Gonna go grab her and get her away from it.
Cool. And you pull her away. The laughing sort of starts to die off. And she starts to cry. And she's like, can you go get Ruben for me? I was gonna say yes, and then it just came over me, and I couldn't stop myself.
Can
Z's
I-
already inside.
I will make sure that we get him for you. That was very, very bad. I am very sorry. Please stay with this very nice clown. Here's some water, and we will be right back.
Cool.
I glance over. at the
Candlefoot will get him
sign.
out, and you can punch his ticket when he comes out. Okay.
Does the sign look cursed, or like is it the sign that was causing the curse? Does going closer to it sort of?
Are you gonna go check on it?
I'm gonna inch closer. Does it invoke something in my brain?
I need you to make me a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, easy. Fuck.
And Kismet, very much like this halfling woman, just starts to giggle, and the giggle turns
I
to
have
a
a
cackle,
+7.
and the cackle
A
turns to
+7.
rolling on the floor laughing.
I mean, be careful what you wish for. Oh, this is easy. It's just code for please roll a nat one.
You
somebody
totally
to
set
clip
yourself
that.
up for that.
This will be easy.
Yeah.
No pause. Fuck. I need somebody to clip that.
Kismet, welcome to Found Out.
I will
You fucked around.
I will
it's
go
true.
grab Kismet and drag Kismet out.
Okay, it's
And after about a minute, the same thing. But you also, going over to grab Kismet,
Yep.
have to make a DC 13 with save throw.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm fine. That's
Okay.
a 20.
You're good. Elifor is great.
You're a
Elephant-
burb.
Oh, Elifor has no humor. It's fine.
Why was
Uh,
that sign up if it's gonna do this to people?
and Candlefoot's like, that's new. It wasn't happening before.
That's another mystery for us to solve, isn't it? First, Rudolph, I believe, is the halfling's name. Should we go look?
Ruben.
Ruben.
That's what
Ruben.
she said,
Sorry,
Ruben.
I was just.
Uh,
Good.
and she gave her name as well. Her name is Ween.
Pa-pa-pa.
Ween.
Yep,
Ween?
Ween.
See, that's just setting yourself up for a lot of.
That depends on who's
jokes.
playing.
That's in the
Yeah.
book. I'm using the name
I-
out of the book, and I was
I
like,
question the writer's choices, but I'm going to move forward. Yeah, I'll hold out my ticket to Candlefoot.
We've all
Cool.
already gotten our
Oh, we
stuff.
did it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
let's
then
go
I
in.
guess head in.
I got a head start. What do I see when I go in? Or what? Yeah, what will we all see when we go in?
You're looking for Ruben, aren't you?
Yes, because he
Roll
went
me,
in without getting his ticket punched.
yep. Roll me a perception check. Excellent. Oh, that's exactly what I needed from you. So,
You're welcome.
Z,
Ruh-roh.
when you get in,
It's all
inside the
scripted,
hall,
folks.
you see that there are tall mirrors lining the interior walls of the tent. And when you look in the mirrors, Z, you actually see yourself,
Mm-hmm.
young, child, toddler, little baby fairy wings on you and all.
I look like a boss baby, by the way, as a toddler.
Sure.
Yeah. Very
Of course.
serious.
Absolutely not. Z looks like the softest little squishy thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is before Z became more badass. And as you continue to go through the hall, you do also see yourself growing older as you go through all of these things, and until you start to see yourself grow old, decrepit, and then the last mirror that you see through here, you're not there in.
Mm-hmm.
But
He
you do not
chose
see Ruben.
poorly.
Are there other people in here?
Yeah. You see other people
Okay.
in here all kind of like, they're getting in your way as you try to go through there. But it's hard to avoid looking at yourself in a mirror. You see yourself in these
Sure.
things.
I mean, I look fabulous. No.
You don't see Ruben.
Okay. I'm gonna take off my jacket again and start hovering up because I am really short. And part of the reason I think I'm having trouble finding Ruben is, I'm like 3 foot tall in a crowd of people and all these mirrors, and maybe, I mean, he's still a halfling, but I'm gonna start hovering up higher, not like super high, but more around like the 6-7 foot height.
Mhm.
And continue looking.
We'll come back to you.
Yep.
Do we catch up by this point?
All of you have to go in the same entrance.
Right.
So, and all of you see similar things. Kismet, this is probably the most disturbing for you.
What
Because
do I see?
as you go through these things, you stop growing older around the time that you became, undead. And you don't have an ending. You see everyone out, you hear people talking about them having an ending, like they die and they're like, okay, that's kind of how the story's supposed to go. Like I get older and older, maybe I see myself with kids and stuff like that, and then I'm gone. Yours doesn't go. You just stay the same over and over again through mirrors. I need everybody that's in here to roll perception checks, though.
The last mirror for Kismet includes a drum and 2 timpanis, and you just keep going and going and going.
Beat no drops.
Was a terrible roll, by the way.
Same.
Wow.
We're twinsies.
Oh my God.
I have a
Come on,
plus
Kismet.
5 to perception.
Wow. None of us noticed shit. Outstanding.
What about Kismet?
To be fair, this place terrifies
Save
me
us,
because it's all mirrors.
You're
It's
gonna
not, you are the last person that can find this guy in here, I suppose.
Yeah. Someone's gonna have to come shake me out of the stupor, because you see Kismet just looking between the mirrors and then looking down at her own hands and just trembling just listening to people talk about their endings.
Does Ulfir notice this? I'm asking the DM.
Sure. I mean, it'd be easy to know as a Kismet just
Okay.
stopped.
Ulfir
People will be going around Kismet for sure.
Ulfir approaches slowly and strangely very quietly for a being of his size, lays a hand on Kismet's shoulder and squeezes gently.
It doesn't stop. It never ends. Does it end for you? I look up at Ulfir, just horror
All
in my
things
eyes.
end in their given time. If you do not see an ending here, it's because your story is unwritten. We should move away from these mirrors.
That doesn't seem right. Did we find him, Reuben?
We are still looking.
Hold on. And you see her just gasping, but also like finding like a spot that is less crowded, and reaching into her little pouch of odd bits and bobs and taking out a twig. It's forked, and you see her sort of snap it in two, and you see this sort of dark, necrotic looking arcane energy sort of wisp out of it. And I'm going to cast Locate Object, and I'll try to look for the ring box, the little ring holder that Reuben was holding, to see if I can track it on his person.
Cool.
As long as it's within 1,000 feet of me, I should be able to find it.
And you do. And you know you see the ring. You don't necessarily see him because he's like in the crowd of people. But you can tell that it's stopped, standing in front of a mirror.
I just raise a shaky hand. My fingers, you see, have these wisps of like dark, gooey substances just like leaking from it as I've cast the spell. And I say, that way. He's there.
Ulfir nods and
over.
Yep.
Yeah.
I imagine at my height, I would be able to see Ulfir.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And as y'all all approach Reuben,
Note everyone has walked away from Glyx.
I wouldn't.
yeah.
I thought we all walked in together.
Well, you have to go in one at a time.
Oops.
No.
It's multiple people in here. There's kind of like
all
enough
went
space
together.
for yeah.
But
multiple people in
everybody walked away from Glyx that said that they were going to stay with her.
We all walked in together. I haven't moved away yet.
We're in the same
Right.
room.
Yeah.
Mirrors. Glyx gets lost.
We're in the same room.
I will
Also-
hold out a feathered hand.
Okay.
Ulfir, not Ulfir, Elifor. Do me a favor, because I meant to ask you this when you walked up to
Yes.
that cabinet. Roll me a history check. And we'll come back to why you're rolling a history check. Okay.
Apparently today is a day of nines.
Oh my God. Look at that.
Cool.
It's just 69959. Great.
Also, here's a weird thing that happens with Glyx and Elifor. While y'all are like locked arm in arm, y'all can see what's in each other's mirrors.
Oh.
Interesting.
So what do
y'all
we see?
Each other, you'll see each other age and change, and for those of you who would have families or kids or anything like that, you see that. If you're a person who just is a cat person and you retire with a bunch of different cats, you see all of that sort of thing. You see Elifor with books and writing down knowledge as Elifor goes into his older years, and it is a touching sort of thing because y'all can see each other like age and see each other's potential histories from birth to ending.
Elifor looks taken aback a little bit. He wasn't expecting to see something like this. But then he will. How tall is Glyx?
5'2" currently.
He'll get up on his tippy claws and he will whisper, "You create such beautiful things in your lifetime."
Oh, thank you. It looks like you write a lot, which is very cool because books are fun.
It seems like one of us has a more fulfilling life.
It's all art. Am I seeing anything once we start getting past the present and into the future? Like, because obviously Glyx lives a long time.
Yes.
Does it look like she's going to be living a long time? Does it look like she's still just hanging with the carnival, or?
You don't necessarily see where you are or what you're doing.
Gotcha.
You just see yourself aging, imagery of like you with things, or children or animals, whatever, but not like a full picture of what you're like.
Do I see Stormy in any of them?
Sure.
Okay.
That makes sense. Based on your background, yeah, that makes sense. Absolutely.
Well, that's fun.
You also see Elifor's best-selling book, fan fiction, 50 Shades of Grey Warden.
Moving on, y'all see
It's actually a child book called The Strayed. Anyway.
God damn it. I will say this.
no, it's called Hatched It.
Oh my god. When we walked in, Kismet would have been holding Glyx's hand like she promised, but when the illusion wouldn't continue, she would sort of pull her hand away and just
Cool.
she's too embarrassed to show anyone else
that you don't die. Okay, cool. And so y'all find Ruben, and y'all all make your way towards him, and you'll see that Ruben is standing and looking worried into a mirror. And in this mirror, unlike all the other mirrors y'all have seen, there's a little girl in the pig mask looking back at him. And you can tell that the little girl in the mask is whispering something to him. You can't hear it. And as soon as she sees y'all, she turns around and runs and is gone from the mirror.
Elifor will remember this.
And Ruben's like, who are you?
You didn't get your ticket punched.
Also, I look at Z and your partner, I think they were just under a silly banner that made them laugh. It's this magic thing. They didn't really mean to. You should go out. They're really sorry and they really want to see you.
So she does want to marry me?
They were enchanted. She awaits outside and needs you.
Yeah,
you also need to get your ticket punched so you don't have your entire day ruined by getting thrown out.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah, okay. Oh.
hey, before you go, what the little girl, did you guys see the little girl?
Yeah, but the mirrors show a lot of very weird things.
Y'all all saw the little girl. That's new to you, Glyx.
I
no, I'm very...
Yeah.
What was she saying?
Oh, she asked me if I had any regrets. And I think about my whole life, and yeah, I mean, everyone has like one or two things they regret, and she said that if I did, she knew someone who could help me fix anything that I regretted, and I just had to follow her. And I mean, I kind of regretted the whole proposal thing just now because I thought that was very embarrassing. But if it was just a enchantment, yeah, I'm. Oh yeah.
maybe go ask her by the river behind the building and not in front of all of the signage, because magic can get a little weird here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Got this.
Good
You
luck.
got this.
Got this, Ruben.
Yeah.
Tits up.
What?
Stand straighter when you propose. It's
Oh,
very
okay.
sorry, my mother used to say that. I don't think it applies in all contexts. But good luck.
Nope.
And
that doesn't sound-
congratulations.
Yeah. Okay.
We
Thank
should
you.
get out of here.
Yes.
Yep.
Walks out the exit, like
We-
almost running. He looks excited now.
I will follow trail behind him because I want to make sure he actually gets his ticket punched. And doesn't forget about that in his excitement to propose.
And he
you know.
almost does. And I imagine you just kind of like steer him
I'm
back
like,
towards
"Hey."
the ticket punch. Yeah, and he goes and does
Yeah.
that first.
Is Glyx still in here?
I'm
I've
following
got
Z.
her.
As soon as somebody says I'm leaving, I'm following them out.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I am going, before I follow them out, I'm just gonna reach out, and the little girl told Ruben to follow her, right?
I was gonna
I'm
make an
gonna
Arcana
just-
check on that mirror.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch the mirror and
Uh,
just see if my hand goes through or anything on the
touch the
sword and
mirror
see
is
if there's
solid.
any-
you can make an Arcana check. Yes.
Oh, that is the wrong button. That was animal handling.
Can
That is
I-
not an animal.
Well, I mean, the
you're
pig
trying to make
mask is a
Arcana checks.
little,
Go for it.
it can make
That
it a
is-
little
Oh,
confusing.
Woo.
17.
I rolled a 14 for Arcana because I'm going to make comments about the little girl once we get out of here. I just want out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Glyx, I guess the best way to put it, what you know is here, you know this place is magical. What you see is not necessarily reality, but one
Right.
of the potential realities for your person. And that's what you get from it. Kismet, this reminds you of something. This reminds you a little bit of when you slipped into the Feywild. You don't remember the exact situation, but it feels like something might be tied to this place. Like there's a magic undercurrent that might be tied to here.
Or isn't this very specific mirror?
No, in this very specific building. Might not be that mirror specifically, but somewhere in here, it feels like this place is important to y'all getting to the Prismari.
I turn to Elifor and Glyx before she turns to leave. I say, there is something here that we need to look for. The girl. There's
I
something tied to this place.
We
I don't
can-
should talk-
understand it.
That
We should talk
the
about it,
line
not in
between
here.
realities are blurring more here than anywhere else.
we should
that
we
could
should get
come
outside and
across.
talk about it there.
Yeah,
What if we lose her?
we've already
We won't.
lost her.
Okay.
We should get
You-
out of here and not say
Yeah.
anything else where things might be able to hear us.
All right. I trust you both. And I'll
Also-
hold one hand out to Glyx again so that we can walk out.
Okay.
Or you
And
saying?
I
anybody
just-
who, oh, go ahead.
No,
Sarah.
please.
I was going to say, anybody who looked in the mirror with me while touching me, you may or may not see a like half giant woman like with her sporadically.
Yeah. Also, did Glyx look the same throughout whatever bits that we did see?
No, you saw Glyx aging like normal from like baby on up.
Oh, I thought
Up
you
until
mentioned
you let
different.
go
Okay.
of
Okay. Yeah.
Glyx's
Cool.
And I'm going to
person.
assume because she's in her spring form, nobody saw anything but her spring form, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They would not have
that's my
seen
question.
anything else because they only see a version of realities here.
Got it.
Baby Glyx was the 64 pack of crayons.
Mm-hmm. I shocked the shit out of my parents because both of my parents are elves. They were not expecting an Eladrin baby.
I just wanted to point out how awesome it is that the Witchlight Carnival does not fuck around when it comes to tickets. And evidently, if you miss it, they will send SEAL Team Friend Shaped on your ass to make sure you get your ticket punched.
Even if your proposal got ruined, it's like, hey man, we're sorry for your loss, but also your ticket really needs.
Yeah, sucks to suck, but let's go.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Poor
So
guy.
we get his ticket punched. He runs off with his girlfriend. We're all back outside.
Yep.
We did it, team. We saved the day. Is the carnival happier now?
If you're looking at the carnival tracker, it actually did go up a step.
It did go up.
Hey, look at us go.
We're helping.
We solved a problem.
Yep. Okay.
I think my way
Anyone
of
want to
striking
go
balance.
investigate the cabinet?
No, I'm terrified of that thing. Fuck that.
Cabinet?
No, well,
Candlefoot.
okay. Here's a question.
Baby, please go get a big piece of cloth from my tent and throw it over whatever the fuck that is.
Now, I have a question about this. Is this something that Glyx and I recognize? Is this normally here?
Yes.
Okay, it is. It is. It's not like, but is that effect normal?
No.
Okay. Okay. How? So as we all sort of like reconvene, and we're watching the happy couple, kiss and like whatever.
Y'all wouldn't see that unless y'all go back behind the tent because they listened.
Oh, they went behind the tent for the proposal. Okay, they walk up. I'm gonna ask Candlefoot, is that the first time you've seen that happen today? Because this has seemed to affect Kismet as well.
Said that was new. I didn't notice it.
And nobody else is in that area or people walking by. Is anybody else laughing besides Kismet and that woman?
Now and then, someone breaks down into laughter and they kind of pull them away.
Who's they?
But it doesn't happen every time. One of their friends. Like, it's not just...
Okay.
Yeah, just like people are there. They're not usually walking in solo dolo.
Should we just take it down? Is it advertising by Miss Tasha?
It doesn't seem harmful.
Also, it's not ours. It belongs to the carnival, and I do not feel like paying for that.
Yeah, I'm not sure Light or Witch would like us just taking things down, but I'll report this as
That's a good idea. Why don't you report it as it is acting funny? And if you see anything else happen where it's somebody who cannot be brought under control, throw a sheet or something over it just for now. They can yell at me for it.
Or a sign next to it, perhaps saying, stay away. This might ruin your relationship. That will keep people away.
Maybe but don't propose here, not stay away.
You see a bunch of little kids like come up to it and all of them roll into like fitful laughter, just like rolling on the floor laughing.
But is it like happy laughter or is it like they're scared because they can't stop?
They don't seem too scared about it, but maybe it's because they're like kids.
Yeah.
They're like, whatever. Yeah.
Leave a handwritten note posted on that sign that just reads, "This ain't it, bro."
I think we can just report it. I don't think we need to
we'll let Candlefoot report it and we will figure out that another time because I think we have bigger fish to fry right now. Speaking of fish fry, I'm hungry again.
She's just constantly hungry today.
We really shouldn't talk about food this much. This is not.
Juice box. That's what we need to talk about that.
I was
Ulfir's hand appears in front of Glyx's face with a crushed funnel cake, and he looks very proud of himself. Dumps it into Glyx's hand.
More powdered sugar right on the face. Don't even care.
Deconstructed. So you're doing a great job there.
Where are y'all going next?
We are gonna. Okay, so I think.
Do we know what the teacup bubble pot is?
It's right across from us.
Yeah, but do we know what it is? Like, is
It's a
that like
bubble
a
pop
food
teapot.
court? Is that
No.
can we get drinks
It's a
there?
ride.
It's a ride.
Oh, disappointment. All right.
Didn't somebody want to go to the Pixie Kingdom?
Yes, we want to go to everything, but
Yeah.
all right. So we need to get a drink for Kismet.
We need to get Kismet a juice box.
I feel like Z would know where to like get some illegal contraband or like
right. I was gonna say we need to
stuff.
go see Sinbin and we need to see if he's back there with the booze and we need to see if he's got somebody that can get us a juice box.
It's really okay. I can keep it together.
Listen,
It's fine.
the Pixie Kingdom serves food if you're savage enough.
Well,
Does
he
he
ain't
know
wrong.
where to get some shit? Around
to
the
get
carnival?
blood?
Yeah.
You established that there was a black market here.
I did say it was a black market.
Yeah.
I did not say that you could
I'm not
just
saying
find
do
blood.
I know where to get blood directly. I'm saying do I know who to ask, basically, or like where to go in the carnival to find this kind of shit.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, where?
Where in the carnival?
Or
Probably
who would I go
probably-
talk to?
Let me finish. Probably at the Lost Things.
Okay.
We're going to end up
Oh.
setting up a really sketchy looking blood donation drive thing, aren't we?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I can imagine this is going to go perfectly
It just
well. and
says
you'll run
for
into
the
absolutely
children.
No,
Yeah, for the children.
No problems whatsoever.
All
The
right.
Lost property would
Lost
probably
property.
be where to go.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll say I think if we want to find some illicit substances,
Which we don't. I look
Mm.
around and smile.
we could go ahead and start heading towards the dragonfly rides because lost property is on the way.
Okay.
And Kismet, you said you wanted to go on the dragonfly rides.
Well, it's less about wanting to go on the rides and then
You can work it out on the way. Let's go.
yeah, okay.
She just starts taking
Apparently
off.
I have an entire lifetime to figure this out, so this is gonna be fine. I just smile to into the ether, like almost as if like there's some entity watching me, and like give this entity a look like this is fine, I'm great. And I reach into my bag and take out the queen, and I look down and I have a sip. You see some liquid gurgle into it, and I'll have a sip. Yeah, let's keep moving.
For those of you watching at home, if you're going to make any character playlist on Spotify, please add Who Wants to Live Forever to Kismet's. Thank you.
Yes.
Kismet, this does make you feel a little better.
Okay, good. And I look down and I say, "How are you doing, Your Majesty?" As I'm walking, just having a sip.
Do any of us hear this?
You tell me. All right, that would be from Kismet.
Sure, yeah. I'm not really trying to hide it. I'm like verging on
Who
totally
are you
unhinged right now.
talking to?
Titania, obviously. And I hold my teacup up.
I'm very confused by the teacup.
Well,
Do you
it
care to
keeps me
elaborate?
Sure. She's a friend. She talks to me, keeps me company. She was my only friend in
Vampire boarding school.
I've never been. Sounds great. In the Pandemonium. That's where we met. Yeah, I was away from home for a while, and I needed some company, and a lot of things were talking to me, right? But this one seemed like it had personality, so we decided to become friends.
And it whispers
Yeah.
at you, Kismet, I do have personality.
That's what I said. You have personality. The rocks didn't.
No, rocks are... Well, you heard this saying before, dumb as rocks.
Oh, that's where it comes from. That makes sense. Anyway, this is Titania. She's lovely. You can call her Queen, Your Majesty.
Ulthir will
anything else.
bow, seriously. Like, respectfully bow towards the teacup.
Titania, Ulfra is bowing towards you.
What's that, Titania? What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets?
Oh my God.
You're adorable.
Oh my God.
I'm
Glyx
not
is going to
saying
be
anything,
like,
but I'm kinda looking at
okay,
Glyx
maybe we
and
really
looking at
do
Z.
need to get her a juice box because this is a little on the oof.
Is this concerning? I promise you, there is nothing wrong with me or her. Look, she
Sweetheart,
wants to.
you're talking to a teacup full of fake blood. We need to get you actual something for a juice box before you really lose it.
Z just calls over his shoulder. I've seen weirder.
And once you put the teacup down, the teacup does start to walk a little ahead of you, Kismet.
See?
That's going to get stepped on and broken.
Yeah, I lean down and I pick up that. I'm like, sorry.
I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit, walking in the completely wrong direction.
I will.
Yeah, just like shepherd her to the
We're
right
like,
direction.
follow Z. Yeah. All right. Does anything happen on our way to lost property, or do we get there unaccosted by squirrels and messed
This
up
is one of
proposals?
those
Keeping
situations
an eye out
where
for red.
To be fair,
No-
we're the ones that
nothing
accosted
random.
the squirrel.
happens this
Thank you.
time. I do have a random table, but nothing happens this time.
Okay. What is lost property like? It looks like a whole building on this map.
So
Looks
Looks
lost
like a
property,
tiny wagon with.
it is. And actually what you see when you get there is a wagon. And outside of this wagon is a large feline creature with midnight blue fur. It has a pair of tentacles extending from its shoulders, and it wears butterfly wings attached to those tentacles. Hanging from his neck is a small keg. And the creature is currently roughhousing with a couple of young boys. And one of the boys screams, "Again, Darla, again!"
Dala?
It's like, no, Dirla. Dirla,
Dir-
but the kid says it funny.
Got it.
While the
Elifor
other
twitches
is
for
just
a
like
minute.
holding around the thing's neck.
Elifor twitches for a minute till he sees the butterfly wings and then looks at Glyx and relaxes.
I glance at the wings and I turn to Glyx and I say, "This is one of my favorites so far. It's very pretty."
Dearla,
What languages do you speak?
oh me?
Yes.
Oh God. Common, Druidic, Elvish, and Celestial. I'm also a druid and can speak with animals if I need to. Oh God, I might not be able to because I might not have that with me today.
It speaks to you in Elvish.
Okay.
And I would say you would speak to it in Elvish. You know, Dilagron. Dilagron, for the folks who work here, is he looks after lost children. So if there's lost children in the carnival, he looks after them until they can be reunited with their parents. So these kids probably
Are lost.
are lost. This is not super unusual. But Dirla also knows of lost things.
Got it. Does Dearla also deal in illicit substances?
Dealing in illicit substances, you don't know that.
Or is that
That's-
someone back around behind the wagon?
Dirla knows how to find things. Put it like
Right.
that.
Got it. Okay.
I'm just saying, Kismet, these kids are already lost.
But he only speaks
Nobody would miss
Elvish
them,
and
right?
Sylvan.
Well, I speak Sylvan, even though I
Oh,
don't speak
if
I
you say,
Elvish.
if either one of y'all say that, Dirla will give y'all a look.
Say
Yeah.
what?
No.
I would give
Comment
them
about
a
the
look.
children. Yeah.
But I
I
would-
assumed that was out of character, but I don't know.
I did too.
Okay.
I would walk
I
up
didn't even
and-
use the Ulfir voice. It's out of character.
I
I would walk up and just be like, hi, Dearla, in Elvish.
hello, Glyx.
Um,
And to people who can't understand Elvish or Sylvan, it almost sounds like a low roar / purring.
Mhm.
we may need some help, but I don't want to say anything in front of the children.
They don't understand the language.
Well, that's good to know. We have a little problem. Our
There are lots of problems.
well, you know that several people lose things, and we all know that I lost something major that you don't know how I can get back, I'm sure. But we've lost some patience, let's say. Our friend here has thirst that we cannot sate with anything from the carnival.
I look down at the children and I say, how long have they been lost in Sylvan?
Well, I was speaking in Elvish. So.
Oh, sorry, Elvish, my bad.
No, I mean, you can go into Sylvan if you want to. Either way.
I think I would default to that.
Okay. And hours, perhaps.
Oh, that's not nearly long enough.
Z will say, usually parents come by and pick them up by the end of the carnival evening.
And while they're these kids are playing, all the while y'all are talking, they're not really paying any attention to you. And this displacer beast is sort of just like playing around with them. But one of the boys, the older looking of the boys, is playing up on the wagon, and you see the boy has picked up a ball. It looks like almost like a disco ball from the wagon. And when the boy picks up the ball, Dirla just reaches out with a paw and snatches the ball back. And he's like, oh, that's not a toy. And the boy,
What is it?
cries out, scared, and takes off running. Not again.
In Elvish, I will look at Glyx and everybody. I'm gonna go get the kid. You can handle this, yes?
Please, thank you. I can't leave this one alone.
Ulfir
What happened?
immediately takes off after the kid.
His name is Vero.
I'll sit this one out. She's like, I went in after Ruben last time, like whatever.
And while this boy runs off, Dirla looks annoyed as a big displacer beast can look. And he just looks over at Kismet and says, I know what you need. I can smell it on you. Bring back the boy.
You can smell it on me.
Yes.
How can you smell it on me? How can you smell what I don't have on me? I don't understand. Oh, I smell like a corpse. Get it. Yeah.
You smell like a hot topic.
I've never been. Is that a
Patchouli and
material
pleather.
Yeah.
Y'all are fucking terrible. He says, listen, things get lost in the carnival. Some of them never get found, which from the look of things, all of you know. Bring back the boy, and I'll give you what you need.
But we're already on it. should we go catch up with them? We'll be back after we find
If
the
this was
kid.
all done in Sylvan, I didn't understand any of it. Immediately there was a language change because I only speak Elven. I don't speak Sylvan, so I'm still standing there waiting for the conversation to come back.
Yeah,
Z
I think you would have
understands Sylvan, but
stuck with the Sylvan since he was talking to Kismet, and y'all can pass that along to Glyx if y'all want to.
Yeah, I say, you'll see that it takes a moment for Kismet to quote like language speech because she starts off talking again in Sylvan, then says, "Oh, if we find the kid, he'll give me a juice box."
Okay, well then let's
Yeah.
go find the kid.
Yeah,
I need perception checks from everyone.
yeah. I don't have another second level spell slot, so you better roll high.
Z's not gonna do it. Neither.
Jesus.
two nat ones. Oh my
Okay.
god,
Guys,
y'all,
oh
we're
my
cursed
God.
today. Another
Holy
nat one.
shit.
Holy shit!
Hold on, before
Yeah,
you
I guess this
roll-
kid is lost forever, y'all. Just right
on,
into
I
Elifor.
rolled a 13.
Silver Song Lake.
Elifor, hold on. I will cast guidance.
Guidance.
On
Okay.
Elifor.
Elifor and Ulfir ran off without us.
Oh fuck, that's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
I-
we wouldn't be
yeah.
able to. Yeah.
Never
Is
mind,
guidance
it's a
touch
spell.
or just it's
It's
touch? Yeah.
touch.
No
Forgot
guidance.
about that.
Yeah, they're at least a round or two ahead of us. Yeah.
So Elifor, have at it.
I
Okay.
only rolled a 10, but here's what I would
Oh,
like to
I don't-
argue.
Oh shit. Yeah. What's up?
I rolled a 13.
I would like to argue that Elifor would try to intuit where the kid would go. I would like to make an insight check of where a scared kid would try to hide in this carnival.
Have
Or
at
the
it.
area.
I'll allow that.
As a quick side note, when our lovely
17.
GM asks us to roll, just give me a moment to announce the guidance before you roll. Because once you've rolled,
That
I
is
can't do
on the
anything.
players. That is not on me.
I know. This is to my lovely French shade party.
I mean,
Just-
just to be clear, I can roll guidance too. So
I'm just
I
saying.
rolled
I
a
just
nat
didn't think to guide
one.
myself.
You could
Yeah,
have
I don't
guided
think
yourself.
the guidance,
Yeah.
guidance would have helped three of you at all.
I know. I'm just saying. Like,
We're so bad
just
at
give
this.
me a moment. Yeah.
Elifor, food, toys, candy.
What's the closest source of food, toys, or candy here that I can see? I will fly up into the air.
Fairly close. There is a food stand. If you're looking at the map, right over here.
All right. I will fly back down to Ulfir. I have an idea. I think he might be looking for food. We can get you some over there too. Let's go.
Let's go.
Elifor, I'll give you one more perception check.
God, this is gonna suck. Please, dice. Please, dice.
Have we caught up to them at this point? I don't think we have.
I would say
14.
yes. I'll allow the guidance. Go ahead and
okay.
roll your guidance die.
I
D4?
run over. I'm like, wait, I can help. And as I
D4,
put my
yep.
hand on her shoulder, I'll give it a D4.
That'll make it a 15.
Everything I do.
Hey,
is good.
15 is a respectable roll.
I'm sorry.
15 is a
Kids,
respectable
kids
roll.
not running up. Wait, I can help. Slap.
You get
Wobble
one.
as you're going into flight.
Yeah.
My head turns a few times. Fine.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And as it happens, you take another flight into the air and you see this kid, Vero, standing in line for cotton candy.
All right.
This kid has money on him? Wow.
I will actually walk up to the kid.
Good to know.
You don't know if he has money. He's just standing in line.
I'll just walk up to him. Is the cotton candy any good here?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a ticket of your own to get some?
No. I think my mom has them.
Well, I would like to propose a deal. I will let you use one of my punches, but I think you should go back to Dirla.
I don't know how to get back.
Then I will assist you.
We do.
You're literally like, here, kid, have some candy. Follow me.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
100%.
Stranger
100%.
danger.
And this kid seems to be going for it. And by the
Absolutely
way,
is.
I'm Elifor.
I'm Vero.
Vero, let's get you some cotton candy and get you back to Dirla. Yes?
Dirla was scary.
Lots of things are scary, but I have recently learned that it is not a cause to hate or run away from them.
And we've caught up at this point. So we're all there. So bright colored Glyx is standing right there looking like a giant pile of cotton candy.
I suspect after about a minute, by the time y'all get there, I would say Elifor has already gotten this kid candy.
Yeah, I'm going to mark off a punch on my thing.
Yeah.
I would walk up and be like, hi, I'm Glyx. Who are you?
That doesn't count as a punch. It would just cost a little
okay.
coin.
Sweet. Even better.
It's like, Vero?
Hi, Vero. Dirla is looking for you. He's very sorry he scared you. He was trying to keep you safe. There's a lot of stuff in his cart you don't want to touch. But we know that your parents will want to come find you, and we know that that's where little kids who are lost go. So can we take you back over there, and you promise not to touch anything, and you can just have fun with the other kids that are playing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And just munching on cotton candy now.
Get your cotton candy, and we will walk you back over there. And then I will look at Z and go, Z will help.
Because you're like, I don't know where it is. Yeah.
This has gone from stranger danger to straight up cult recruitment. Like we all show up. Has the child accepted the candy? Excellent. The pact is sealed. Let's go.
Oh.
Yep.
God.
And he walks back over to y'all and
I will grab some more
yes.
cotton before we leave. I grab cotton candy for the other kid too. Elifor is going to try to be nice. So he's going to when he buys when he buys some for Vero, he'll buy some for the other kid, so that when we go back, there's no like kid hitting the other kid with a stone in the head for cotton
Well,
candy.
because then the other kid's gonna be like, well, if I run away, I'll get cotton candy.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
We don't want to return bad
where is
behavior.
mine? Where is mine?
I'll get you
And
some in
mine.
just a minute, old
I literally just hold some up for kid.
Thank you.
I did say that I was gonna get him some.
Yeah, that'd be total of 3 silver.
That's right. Yeah.
But yeah, so you'll walk Vero back.
Yep. Z's keeping his distance,
And
does not like kids.
Dirla sort of, you can tell there's a sigh of relief there. And he goes, thank you all. It's kids.
In Elvish, I'll just be like, kids are a lot.
And the other boy,
Kismet has a very strained face, as if she's not trying to say anything or do anything, because she knows that she's been scaring people off all day. So you just see she's has a quiet, straight look on her face.
It's not Kismet's fault that she has resting Nosferatu face. So
yeah, it is not.
See, I should have fairy fired this kid. Would have been easier to find.
No.
Just kidding.
what
And
is
so
with
well
you
done.
and lighting kids up?
Yeah, we did that once already. We did
Fall
that
Out
bit.
Boy song.
It worked out real well.
and
Yeah, it went fine.
Dirla is like the other boy goes and hugs the Vero who just came back, and he's like, it's okay, Owlin, it's okay, I'm okay. And Dirla's like, you all must understand that when I say that things get lost in the carnival, that is very personal to me. My own cub vanished from the carnival without a trace. And that ball That ball was hers.
Noted.
Have we heard this before from
Now,
Dearla?
it's not a story that he shares.
Dearla, do you know where and how, and can we help?
How long ago was it?
Years now.
Years?
Yes.
How old was your cub?
She was, and he looks at the youngest boy, maybe around his age.
So just a couple years, still a babe, basically.
Yes.
Old enough to run around without a ticket, do you think?
We don't really worry about tickets, but she had wings. She was known around the carnival to some, but she normally just stuck close to me, and one day she got away.
What is her name?
Her name is Star.
Do you know where she disappeared?
Last I heard was maybe she walked into the Hall of Illusions.
Z will just look at the rest of the party like,
Hey, but
don't say anything because we don't, but, like eyes.
Ulfir's
was
just
she
looking
wearing?
back at the Hall of Illusion, or towards the direction of the Hall of Illusion, and he looks determined.
He notices this. Yeah. He notices.
Kismet can't hold her
And he
fucking mouth.
goes,
She says, what was she wearing?
She's a displacer beast. She was wearing
Oh.
wings like mine.
And fur.
Does she? Right, that makes sense. Anything pink on her? Like a pink mask?
No.
Okay.
What do you know?
In Elvish. We were just in the Hall of Illusions. We saw something. It was weird. Something about a pig mask and to follow them. Then whatever it was disappeared. I have thoughts. If we can help, will you let us help you find her?
And you see him take one of the tentacles, grab the ball, and he puts it in your hand, Glyx. And he says, if you see her, give her this and bring her back to me.
Will do.
All right.
And I'll turn around and in common, because it's what everybody can understand. I'll be like, I think we need to go talk to Edna again. And I think we may need to talk to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light if we can figure out how to get at them. But
I may have an idea.
yeah, I think we might be going outside of the carnival, in which case I need to go to my tent.
What would you
Before-
go
Colonel's on it,
outside
get
of the
your gun.
carnival for?
Well, I mean, if we're going into the Hall of Illusions and things disappear for there, I'd like my equipment.
Before we leave the lost property, Z is gonna say to Dearla and Sylvan, has anyone else been lost around the Hall of Illusions recently, or to your knowledge?
I'm sure if Star was even a lost at the Hall of Illusions. No.
I mean, if she's been
Alright.
gone for months, she's not in the carnival. She's not here.
I have searched every inch of the carnival. And mind you, they have not been in the Neverwinter area but for a couple days. Like this is they just got there. This happened a while back.
But
And
also,
Glyx feels so much guilt because she makes so many pairs of fairy wings and not knowing that there's a missing kid with a pair on. Glyx is doing a sad.
Elifor will hand
Round.
over a flask to Glyx,
I'll shake my head no.
Like this
Puts
is
it
too
away
serious
and
to
just-
drink.
and squeezes your shoulder and just nods.
Hall of Illusions, I had a feeling that the child we saw was somehow tied to that building, that space itself.
I'm going to
Possible.
theorize that it isn't actually a child. But perhaps we should get you squared away so that you are in the right headspace before we do anything.
Yeah, and I will turn back around and in Elvish be like, about that juice box.
And as he's like the other kids, he's like, stay here. And you see him like crawl up into the wagon. And he's there
I'll keep the kids entertained by like popping flowers and stuff in the air and just
Sure.
being silly.
He's in there for
Old will
maybe-
attempt to make nice with the kids.
Make an
Just
animal
stay
handling
quiet,
check.
Stay away.
Honestly, I was actually about to ask roller persuasion.
I'll feel it.
Persuasion or performance?
I will guide.
Performance.
I will guide.
Performance? Okay.
Performance would be much
With
better.
guidance.
With guidance?
Before Ulfir walks over to them, because
Oh god.
you can do this. I believe in you, without any look of belief.
Those kids
also,
steamroll Ulfir.
also rolled a
into
3, so
dust.
5 total.
Yeah. So Ulfir,
God damn it.
you
Your
don't know how to
Jungle Gym
handle
impression doesn't
kids.
go
They're
well.
not scared of you. They play with you the way they were playing with the cat. They basically crawl all over you. They're like biting, pulling, sort of. Yeah.
Ulfir can
it's
take it.
uncomfortable. You may not like kids as much after this.
Ulfir takes
Ulfir
1 point of
takes it.
shame damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
When Kismet sees the kids bite, she's like, "So if they do it, it's cute. But if I do it, then
Yes, exactly that.
Can I go ahead and change my class to Jungle Gym, please?
Z will just look over at Kismet and say, they're not drawing blood.
He
don't
comes
know.
back out with a large mug, and he hands it to you, Kismet. And you can smell it instantly, and it
You're
is
like, "This
warm.
good stuff."
This is person temperatured.
What?
Kismet, you're muted.
Oh,
sorry. I say, where did you get this from? As I'm holding it, and you see, Kismet's eyes are already like pitch black voids, right? But you see the area around her eyes, like veins popping, and like there's like this gray skin. You see dark gray veins, just like starting.
Maybe we
like
don't
when
ask
the Witcher-
questions. We just quench our thirst
like
before the
well,
kids
like
can
when-
see what's going on.
Like, you know, when the Witcher takes a potion, that's
Mhm.
kind of what's going on with her right now.
And he just says, ethically sourced.
Insight check.
And I think we're going to take a break with that.
Oh, wait, it's a blood vending machine right next to the daiquiri machine they have in the break room.
We're going
You
to take
can
a short
even,
break
like-
after that one.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
You can absolutely roll the insight check. Up to you on
gonna.
that. But yeah.
God
As far as you can tell,
damn
it is ethically sourced.
Wow. Yeah.
So there you go.
Mhm.
So give
What's
us
that?
just about 7 to 10 minutes. We're gonna take a short break here and we'll be right back. Gonna run an ad, all that jazz. Go stretch your legs, grab something to drink, and we'll see y'all soon.
We
For
literally
full
saw Zero
disclosure,
munch
Zero
down
just
stuff.
took a bite out of a brick of
Yeah.
XPS foam.
Show them.
Prove it.
Show them.
Prove
the-
it.
It's
I didn't see it.
literally
Prove it.
call Catherine. Do it, Panda. Do it. Ask
Yeah,
her
I
to
mean,
come
I'll
pick
text
that
your wife and
box.
have her come get the piece
My
of
loyalty
XPS
in
phone
this
that's
moment
sitting
can be
next to you.
purchased. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Note that we've added the coffee link to our screen. So we're back. They just got the doozy dropped on them that Delagron has lost his child, Sar, apparently in the Hall of Illusions.
Several years ago, not
Yes, this has
right
been
now.
some
Yes.
time. And he's mostly kept it to himself. Not really a thing that he's throwing around out there because he's just been heartbroken about it. You definitely got that vibe. And
Yeah, a lot of that going around in this group. So.
And
Two
he's-
ruined proposals and a lost child today. Like, what is wrong with you?
well, you fixed the proposal, you found the child, and your tracker is going up because of it, if you haven't noticed. So the mood in the carnival is definitely gotten to be more positive. Y'all can feel it in the air a little bit more now than it was. It was getting a little gloomy there for a while. It was starting to feel like a bunch of Z's were hanging around the carnival, and that's
Whoa, that's mean.
no one wants a carnival full of broody boys.
Mhm.
So
I mean, to be fair,
Speak for
Kismet probably
yourself.
would love a carnival full of broody boys.
On a scale of Glyx to Z, how moody is this carnival?
We're listing very much closer to Glyx.
yeah, definitely closer to Glyx right now.
That's
So
I love that Kismet's strategy in order to not fuck things up is to just not do anything. He's like, if I talk, if I look at someone the wrong way, it's the meter's gonna go down. So I'm just gonna not. I'm just gonna hang back.
I mean,
where are y'all
Elifor's been a
headed
lot
next?
quieter than normal. Just throwing that out there.
Are y'all going to go like shake people down? What are you trying to find? Like, what is
Well,
the
at this
idea?
point, do we want
to
to start? I don't know what to do. I know at some point we need to try to go find Mr. Witch and Mr. Light to ask them about all of this stuff. I also think we might want to go back and talk to Edna.
As far as I see, we've got the two options. We can either go for information, which means talking to the owners, or we go back to the Hall of Illusions to see about that possible gateway to the Prismere.
If there's a gateway in there going anywhere, and I don't care where it is, I have to go to my tent first. I'm not leaving without a pack.
I think Glyx should get equipped. Z, you should grab anything that you need from your abode. And I think
Z just like raised his fist and like, I'm ready.
right,
Wow.
Is perfect the way he is. I don't think.
Wow, Kismet.
More information might not be a bad idea if just going off of what we know, if this does link to the Prismari, whatever's there took out a patron, a warlock patron. That's bad. And if
You
it has
don't know
done
that. It could simply be blocking the patron from.
fair, that is a possibility, but we don't know. Also, running off into there, as you would say, half-cocked, might not be the best idea. I think maybe Glyx is right, and we should probably talk to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. Yeah.
Do
Kismet
I?
smiles and says, "He said cocked."
Wow. Kismet. Do I know anything about like what it would take to stop an archfey? Like roughly, like not necessarily what it was, but like what is the scale of?
I'm not sure I understand the question you're asking here.
Like how hard is it to stop an
That is the
archfey?
question. Oh, that's not
Like, do I have an idea as a fae, like how difficult it would be to have caused this situation where an archfey patron cannot contact their warlocks?
To stop an archfey is fighting a god-like power, like a demigod-like power. Yeah.
Okay, so like, cool.
Also, Edna might not be the best for us to approach right now. Last we saw her, which was less than an hour ago, she was
I
very
figured
tired.
I thought it was longer than that since then.
Nope. Y'all have
I
not
also don't
gotten
have the
to
greatest
the next
sense of-
hour, but y'all are closing in on another hour moving up, and within the next, say, 30-ish minutes, the big top extravaganza will be happening. So if y'all want to see what happens there, you figure out what you're
Do
going to do.
Glyx or I know people that hang out around Mr. Light and Mr. Witch at the carnival, like an assistant or somebody else like that?
You know, Burley works close with them.
Burley? What does Burley do?
Sounds like Aziz's best friend. That's what it sounds like.
Honestly, true.
We start a boy band together.
Can I be the old one?
Also, sorry for the like cussing and faces. My dog got up. My earbuds are metal. She was in her bed. It is very dry in my house, and I got a electric shock directly to the eardrum. So
Ooh.
it was
I didn't
very
hear the
hard not to
cussing.
cuss out loud.
But yeah. Burley is a bugbear that works for the carnival. He usually hangs out around the circle of wagons, and often works as like a gopher for Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
Okay.
Would we know if Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are going to be at the Big Top Extravaganza? Like, do they have an opening speech or something there?
You expect that they would be there.
I think then maybe we need to go to the Big Top and corner them on their way out.
We could also try to ask Burley if anything strange has been happening that he's
That's
noticed
true.
before we go there.
Well, I mean, if they're going to be over there, he should be there. We should go talk to him and like stick by the exit. So when they make their exit, we're right there.
Well, also, I don't know if talking to Burley is the best. I don't know your relationship with this Burley, but Mr. Witch and Mr. Light already are aware that things are being taken, and they've made a deal, right, with the Hourglass Coven. If we tip
Sure, but
Burley off that we're investigating, then
Yeah, but
that
we don't
might-
have to tell Burley that. We can just tell Burley that stuff's been weird today and ask him if he knows what's going on.
Also, I would like to point out that I think that the people that work here might not be on board with any of that. This is their home, and whatever is creeping its way in here, I don't think is welcome by anyone.
except for the owners.
well,
It might not.
And the
it
circle
might
of
not be
wagons
welcome.
is the staff area, by the way, just so y'all know.
Right. Like the Circle of Wagons is right behind there. We can head over to the Big Top. We can go get
well,
my
Glyx
stuff.
needs to get her things anyway. Yes. So if Burley's
Yeah.
back there, we'll talk to Burley, and then we'll go
We
to the
can't
top.
go to the staff area, the rest of the party, because we're not staff, right?
We could probably allow y'all back there. I know I have brought more than a few people back to my
Okay.
tent. So
Oh,
If you're accompanied,
Yes.
Z does
Okay.
not bring people back to his tent.
you're
All right.
muted again.
So
Kismet just says there's always time for a first, and then Kismet is going to start taking sips from her jug, and at first it's like this, ladylike quiet sips, and then you see like her eyes start bulging, and she just like downs the
glug,
whole
glug.
thing.
Punches a hole in the
Yeah.
bottom of the jug, shotguns
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's
this
fine.
is like
Yeah.
a big
It's a big
burly
mug.
flask. Yeah, like not mug. Yes, thank you. This is not a small thing. So yeah, you are very well satiated after this for sure.
And you see, Kismet's hair so far has these dried, wilting roses in it, and as she's drinking, you see color creep back to her cheeks. You see the roses in her hair sort of almost come back to life. The petals look fresh, like they've been watered. And she stands up a little straighter, and this sort of gaunt, pale look on her face passes for a while. And
Wow,
She
blood
looks-
roses.
And as
Yeah.
you're all walking towards the big top, you'll see, crowds of people as you're walking by, and a man, his head suddenly turns into that of a donkey as a bunch of pixies start flying away from him. And he's just like, and everyone around him just busts out laughing. You can tell the mood of the carnival is definitely on the upswing right now.
Awesome. Well, are we gonna go?
Is that normal
I would assume it's normal.
It's what normal?
for his head to turn into a donkey head?
Y'all saw the pixies.
Oh, the pixies did it. Okay.
Perfectly normal.
That's normal. Okay.
Pixie's gonna pixie.
Pixie,
Yeah.
yes, Pixie's gonna pixie. Okay.
And you know it's not gonna last that long.
Yeah.
They like to play pranks.
Y'all make your way to the staff area, right?
Yep.
I have that right.
I love the
Uh,
naming on stream right now.
And when y'all get back there, y'all see a tangled wall of thorns, which is surrounding a cluster of wagons lit by lanterns. This whole caravan through this thicket of thorns, you can barely see through it. You know there's stuff there, but once Glyx or Z
See?
approaches this, it opens up. Little circular area opens up. And it stays that way for about 10 seconds.
I
before it
start
closes
wandering
back
through.
up
Come
again.
on.
Mm-hmm. We
Cool.
usher everyone through.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna pop over to my tent. I need to grab a couple of things. I need to do something real quick. And then I will be ready to go forth with our day. I don't know if we're gonna have another chance to come back here, so I'm gonna grab things in case we do have to go. I don't trust anything where they say someone's gone missing, and I don't want to be without my stuff.
Sweet.
All right.
And
I will
oh, go ahead.
go look for Burley while you're packing, Glyx.
As Glyx is heading into pack, I'm gonna walk up to the. Is it like a trailer? Is it like a little?
So Glyx has what looks like a very small tent.
Okay.
It is not what you're expecting from Glyx. It is like a dark gray, just very plain, very simple. Has little like little stars and moons and like celestial patterns like kind of stitched into it. You can tell that she's taken some very good care to make it look presentable and nice, but very understated, which for Glyx, you're like, what?
Yeah.
And she goes in and she's like, y'all want to come in, you can, and she'll pop into her tent.
Oh, thanks. I wouldn't be able to walk in otherwise. And I step inside.
You walk inside and the tent's like 5 times bigger on the inside. Because yay, the magic of the Witchlight Carnival. It's huge inside. It's nice and it's roomy
So,
and it's got a big comfy bed.
While y'all going back here, though, y'all do get accosted. Someone
why?
definitely stops you. And it is Thaco. Y'all know Thaco is the
It's
guard.
bullshit.
I was just gonna say, fuck that girl.
The guard for Mr. Witch and Mr. Light's caravan. And he goes, "Hey, what are you all doing back here? Who are these people?"
I've got to grab a couple of things from my tent. It's a day off. We brought friends. It's okay, I promise. I'm just grabbing a few things and then we're getting out of here.
All right, well, get in and get out.
You seem Burley.
Burley's probably in the big top now. It's almost time.
All right.
Why the fuck would I care what Burley is anyway?
I go, you're
Oh, I
such a
don't think
dick.
you
And I'm
care.
just gonna go in and invite people in who want to
Echo
come
does
in.
the bowl holding thing.
Ah. I could have him.
He probably tastes bad.
Probably. I walk in and I look around and I turn to Glyx and I say, "Are you feeling okay about leaving? Or the idea of leaving? Do you want to talk about it?"
No and no. I just want to grab my things and my like comfort stuff.
Okay.
And then, you know, prepare as best as I can.
Just for the stream's sake, Thaco is dressed like a clown, chubby. He has a bubble pipe. He's wearing very poofy pants and you know, shoulder arm things going on. He's got goldish wings on, a hat. He looks like a shaved Mario in clown paint and a fairy outfit.
I take offense to this.
Should we take a break or just
we can
be
keep
right back.
rolling. I'm going to fix the crop. Don't worry, I got this. But yeah, we can keep rolling.
Tech issues, man. You either have them or you're a liar. So I'll pop into the tent. Anybody who follows me and can follow me, and if Ulfir decides that he's coming in, it is literally more than tall enough for him to stand up straight, even though from the outside it looks like it wouldn't be. And it's really understated on the inside too. Everything is really simple, very chill, like creams and grays and blacks. It's not colorful like she is, except for her things. So she will grab her pack and start throwing everything in. There's like a little box under her bed that she'll pull out and she'll tuck in her pack. She'll take the disco ball from Dear Lagon and tuck it in her bag. She'll take, and then like once she's put everything away, she'll take that little box, and under her pillow there's like some letters and stuff, and she's going to tuck it in there and close it, tuck the box aside. And basically just grab the things that she needs. She'll pack her cloak, she'll grab her bedroll, a little package of rations. She'll just chuck everything that she thinks she could possibly need for what she's assuming is going to be just a couple of days, and chuck it in her bag. And then like she'll put her bag on, but on the sides of the bag are like little magnetic things so she can pop her wings off and put them on the pack, so that she still has them on her. She's very clever in how she designs stuff. And then she's going to be like, all right, I have everything that I need. I need to make, if we do end up having to leave, I have to make one stop. And I'll like leave a little note for the costuming folks who are probably, all of their tents are like really close to mine with, y'all are in charge while I'm gone. Don't fuck anything up. I will be pissed if I have to come back and do 3 times the work because you fucked up somebody's dress.
While Glyx is packing, can I just kind of like circle off away from here and just do like a quick like pass, like once over around Mr. Witch and Mr. Light's caravan?
I was thinking the same thing. I was going to stealth away while everybody was busy to see if
I think Thaco would be watching the guests, but not necessarily Z just wander off.
Y'all have opportunity to stealth out. Y'all could try to trick him. So go ahead and roll stealth. Anybody who's trying to take this look at things.
While they're doing that, Glyx is going to be writing something out, which I'll put in my files that you have access to.
I don't think I'm necessarily trying to be like completely unseen. I'm trying to act casual. Like,
are you telling us before you go?
They just didn't follow us in the tent.
Didn't follow into the tent.
Oh, okay.
Like, and he's just like wandering over, like trying to look, you know. I mean, I do belong back here, but like trying to just look like not draw attention to myself as I'm looking around.
And
I did bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Elifor does not belong back here. It's like.
Yeah. I rolled a 3. That's bad. I have a +7 to stealth. I rolled a 3.
Oh.
Thaco catches both of you really, and it's like, what are you doing?
I was just following Z. I'm trying not to be left unattended. I'm following
tempted to say I'm walking here, but I'm just gonna say I'm waiting.
Waiting for what?
Glyx.
Go wait back over by Glyx's tent then. You don't need to be over here.
Why not? Is there a problem?
Mr. Witch and Mr. Light don't like to have their things messed with, and you look like the type of fuck that would mess with stuff.
That's true. Z just sort of crosses his arms. What if I just stand here?
If you just stand there, I'm going to look at you dirty and I might fart.
I can't smell. I lost it. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand there. Just give him a dirty eye.
Just kind of narrows his eyes at you. Did you say that? And it's just glaring at you, then occasionally looking back at the tent. Does a little stand up and stroll around the cart for Witch and Light. But it's keep an eye on you and Elifor for sure now.
I'm just standing there like whatever. Do I see anything that looks out of the ordinary to me from where my vantage point kind of in front of these carts?
Nope.
Okay. And what do Mr. Witch and Mr. Light's carts wagons look like? Do they share or do they have their own separate?
They share.
What's their deal? They share a wagon. Okay. Mm-hmm. And what does, like, if I was casing this because I want to come back later, like, there's obviously the door. Are there like windows? Is there a back door? Do I know? There's
only one door. The windows, there is one window on each side of the wagon. And they are usually covered up with blinds, and it looks like they are now. Thick curtains cover them up. It is not as extra as you would expect it to be. It looks like a fairly normal tent. I mean, it's not normal. It's a carnival box, essentially. So
sure,
it's well adorned and stuff like that. But it's not like out of the ordinary.
Yeah. Okay.
And the door also has a window that has curtains.
And does Stako usually post it up here at their cart at all hours? He does not follow them around.
Doing security for them directly. That you know.
Like you said, doing security for them directly, like follows them around usually?
He does what they tell him to do.
Okay. But it's not necessarily weird that he's not with them at the big top right now.
No.
Okay, cool. Yep. Very good. So I'm just going to stand there giving dirty looks back to Thako until Glyx comes out.
While I'm inside with Glyx, I will make myself sparse so that she has the space to pack and
I've got all the room in the world. There's probably a big cushy chair in there you can curl up in. And...
Yeah. I just sit there and I say, I get what it's like to leave home. It's never easy. But one thing I wished I had was friends to accompany me while I was gone. And point is, we're with you, and it's gonna be hard, but
I appreciate it. I don't want to have to go anywhere. I'm just grabbing stuff just in case, because I don't trust the Hall of Illusions, and knowing that someone got lost in there and hasn't been seen in months.
Yeah. I'm just saying, just in case.
So she'll like grab all of her stuff and throw it in her pack, and she doesn't have a lot. It's really not a lot. Like I said, she's gonna write a couple of things down and tuck them in the little box and then put the box in her pack. I don't know if Ulfir came in with us or not. So, okay, so he's in the tent with us. So he's obviously making himself comfortable because he can stand up straight in a building. Because yay, the joys of magic. I have like 10 or 15 foot ceilings in here for reasons TM. Anyway, can shapeshift. But I will grab all of my stuff and make Zero choke on his drink and then go forth. And I'll be like, all right, I have everything I need. And I'll like make sure that all the costumes and stuff that I've been working on are nice and packed up and neatly stacked and easy for people to get at if they need to come in here. I'll just kind of take a deep breath and throw my pack on and readjust my wings and wander back out to see Thaco and Z having the moody boy stare off. And I will roll my eyes loudly enough that half the carnival can hear it.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Sometimes.
So, at this point, I would say the Big Top Extravaganza is starting to go, and you hear the crowd in there starting to get hyped up. Are y'all going to make your way in?
I don't know that I want to go in. I've probably seen the show, and I would want to be just on the outside of the exit that Mr. Witch and Mr. Light tend to use.
I imagine that's where Burley is.
Yeah, I mean, I want to go look for Burley first, but my goal is to try to corner them as they try to exit the tent.
Roll me a history check, Glyx.
Okay. Oof. No.
I think the highest roll we've had. Oh no, Indrani had a 17 Arcana check. I was going to say I think it's been a 14. Like, oh my god,
You actually don't know where they
day.
normally exit.
So we're gonna have to go in and watch for them.
Probably because direction wise, you know, you're like north, south, east, west. What exit is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are y'all making your way to the front and entering the Big Top?
I guess so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I guess so.
All right. So
Is that ticket punches?
we'll get there.
Okay.
Oh god. More
So if
clowns,
you come back
isn't it?
around, you see the roof of this tent reaches towards the night sky and 3 swooping peaks, each topped with spinning gold stars. There are painted wooden panels on the tent, walls that whirl with colorful motion. They display circus performances, like basically illusions of performances that have gone on.
It's TVs.
Essentially TVs. Yes. And you hear the sound of music and laughter coming out of the canvas door. The Big Top does not cost a ticket punch. And you are welcome to enter with all of the rest of the crowd in here and take a seat.
I'm gonna just kind of whisper to the group, we should probably get as close to the front as we can fight our way to. Ulfir, how do you feel like being, parting of whatever sea is here?
Ulfir just starts
I just follow Ulfir.
right through the crowd, part it like Moses.
See, you do know there is a dressing room. You've basically bounced for the dressing room before.
I've been in the dressing room multiple times.
Yeah. I'll guide us towards some seats near the dressing room.
Actually, Glyx, they do not allow you in the dressing room. They allow you to give costumes, but you are not allowed behind the curtains. Only the performers are.
Gotcha. So I haven't been in them, but they've been in my tent getting fitted.
Yes.
Got it.
Yep. So when you get close to the area with the backstage, the dressing room, and the seating over that way, there are 2 witchlight hands guarding the door, and they look to be sharing a bottle of something or the other, and they seem to be going back and forth, bickering, sitting next to the door of the entrance to the backstage, and basically going back and forth about what the best performance is and who does a better job, yada yada yada, back and forth, back and forth.
Okay.
And do y'all take a seat?
Yeah, I
I
think
look at-
like close enough to where if we like raise our voice a little bit, like maybe we could call out to those people. Like we're like right nearby, like right there. Basically.
It's not super close because it's under the stands essentially.
Well, yeah, but like if we lean over the stands, like they would be able to hear us if we raise our voice a little bit. No.
Mm-mm.
I want to be as close to the front as possible so we can watch where Witch and Light go.
Yep.
This as we're walking closer, I turn to Glyx and Z and I say, "This is a weird ask, but do you have a vial of blood, that blood of Mr. Witch or Mr. Light?"
Oh
No. I've never met either of them.
That's
They're
fair.
very private.
I don't think they handed those out at employee orientation.
Yeah.
I
Does
figured
it
they
have
wouldn't,
to
but-
be their blood?
Well, you can give me yours too, but
No, I think that this is a way to help us find them, and we don't have access to them like that.
that's okay. Will we be able to see them from this distance? As in
Oh yeah, they're going to be right there because we're sitting like in the front, so the stage is
Okay,
like, or
lovely.
the is right. They're going to be right here.
that will be enough as well.
Cool. So we are actually going to do a bit of a theme change.
Ooh.
Let me do
That
a
concerns
thing.
me.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Ah! Oh, it's
So-
only an elephant. It's not a clown. We're good.
And I will make this visible for the stream in just a moment.
Oh wait, Burley was back at the entrance.
No, I
Okay.
I've not moved him. He's here
Gotcha.
though. And hopefully this looks good. Everyone's in the right place. Fucking phenomenal.
Yay.
All right.
That's amazing.
So,
Oh, look at that transition. So good.
We did
you
it.
all-
We did it.
Oops, not this one. Here, I will move y'all tokens to the screen. But basically y'all would be over, nope, wrong screen on this screen.
If you would like to further support this wonderful technology we are bringing to the show, please consider subbing or contributing to Dimples and Dice's Ko-fi.
I didn't know exactly where y'all would be, so
Bits, please.
that's why I
Ooh.
didn't put y'all on the map already.
Baby, oh whoa!
I just want to upload that to like Giphy so that it shows up in Discord and stuff.
Bits, please. Ooh, yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So,
My favorite thing about all of this is the look of exasperation on Panda's face every time we devolve into madness. She's just like, fuck this. Why am I here?
Y'all, I used to teach preschool. It was easier than this.
Facts.
That is very believable to me, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
That
Yep.
checks out.
so as y'all are getting seated, getting past the dressing room, going to your seats, you hear Witch and Light are already up there, and Mr. Witch is like, ladies, gentlemen, them, they, and others, I am Mr. Witch, and this is the Witchlight Carnival. Welcome to the big top. We have an excellent assortment of arranged performances that will ooh and ah and whip and wow you. And I will not take up too much of your time. I hope you all are having a great one. Enjoy the show.
As
I
he's
thought you were gonna
talking,
say that we'll ubu you.
as he's speaking, the moment I see him on stage, I am going to glance between Glyx and Z, and I say, only Mr. Witch is here. No, Mr. Light isn't on stage.
Mr. Light is standing there next to Witch, kind of like getting the crowd hyped up, but he hasn't said anything.
I say quickly, which one of them is mentally a little weaker, easier to influence?
We know that.
That would not be something you knew, but yeah, you can make a guess.
Do we roll for this, or do we just flip a coin?
You just say whatever comes to your mind, like, because this would not be a thing you know at all.
Yeah. Who was the one freaking out? They'll find out about us. The one who was too scared.
Oh, that was Mr. Light. That was the one who was just talking.
That was Mr. Witch. Yeah.
No, that was Mr. Light.
Mr. Light is the one that basically dresses more flamboyantly and like a clown. Mr. Witch is the bigger, more subdued one. But for this particular thing, he definitely came out and made a show of things for sure.
Yeah.
Cool. I will I would like to channel divinity and use Crimson Bond on Mr. Witch.
On Mr. Witch or Mr. Light? Mr. Light was the one who was worried that they would get caught.
Let's do Mr. Light. Sorry.
No. You do whichever you want. I just wanted to clarify that you had asked which one was worried.
Yeah.
That was Mr. Light.
Mr. Light. I would like to use Crimson Bond. Right. It's not, they don't need to make any save right now.
Okay.
It just happens.
Okay.
While the bond is in effect, and it's in effect for an hour, I can use an action to learn the target's approximate distance and direction from myself, as well as its current hit points and any conditions affecting it, as long as the target is within 10 miles of me.
Okay.
Alternatively, I can use my action to attempt to connect to the target's senses. I will take 2d6 points of necrotic damage, and the target will make a Constitution saving throw against my spell save DC. On a successful save, the bond ends. On a failure, I get to either choose to hear or see through the target's senses for minutes equal to my wisdom modifier, which is 5.
Okay.
During this time, I will be blinded and deafened. I am not doing anything right now. I'm just making the bond so I know exactly where this person is from me for the next hour.
In the future, yeah.
Okay. And goes backstage.
You see again for a moment, whoever is paying attention, the veiny stuff around my eyes pulses for a moment and then subsides.
All right, let's do 2 things. I have a couple of things happen while y'all are here. Whoop.
Oh, you're just dropping dice.
Oh boy.
Dropping dice.
In this economy?
All right, so the first performance y'all see here, it's not what you see on the screen, but that's going to be important later, are Pixie Chariot Racing. And it is a pretty thrilling event. Pixies are their chariots are being pulled by weasels. Nice. There are 8 pixies and 16 weasels. Each one of them
oh my god,
all set together that way, and the weasels are all like made up and have the little frilly things around their neck. It's absolutely adorable. Yes, absolutely.
Oh my god, weasel costumes.
And it is a great time, great event. Everyone gets really hyped for this. The second event you see is a juggler. It is a goblin juggler, and you all know about this one, and this one was actually pretty fun. This goblin juggler can catch and juggle any tiny objects that are tossed to her by the crowd, up to 8 objects at a time. So periodically she'll point at someone and have them throw a thing at her, and she'll add it to her juggling pile. Incredibly impressive how dexterous he is at this. And that gets the crowd hyped up as well.
Also juggling the weasels that didn't make it during the races.
Bruh. And
That's not a waste.
as this performance is going on, at some point, you hear a cry, "Help! Help! Help!" And a dwarf comes running out, holding his top hat, and you see barrels, him barreling through the show, looking panicked, like right in the middle of this whole thing. There's a few performers out here already, and the performers seem stunned because a monkey suddenly swings down and plucks the hat off the dwarf's head with a, and then from behind the curtain, some other performers jump, scream, run for cover as an elephant bursts through the bleachers just over next to you all. So this part here is broken, and the elephant comes running in. Along with that, there is a lion that has already been basically underperformed, but now the lion is scared, and things are starting to get out of hand. And these Witchlight hands are trying to get things back together, but they seem to be slightly overwhelmed, and that lion looks incredibly dangerous. Also,
We should help, right?
Z's gonna fold his arms and say, "I'm not working today." When Kismet
It's
says we
ethical.
should help.
I think it's more of an ethical choice we
sorry,
need to make
there's
here.
only one monkey, by the way.
Only
I'm
one
gonna
monkey.
look
I'm
down
saying
at the. I'm gonna look down at the like Witchlight hands that are currently bouncing for the dressing room and say, "There's other people working."
There are people running, and there are hands out here trying to get things together. They just look in over their heads.
God, Z's just kicking back and saying, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and file that one under not my fucking problem.
Essentially, that is exactly what Z is doing.
I love that.
Z's like, I'm
well-
not on the clock. Like, boss is
Wow.
calling. Like, I'm not picking up.
I'm
Does
now
the crowd-
salty that I came out of Panther.
So is the crowd keyed in that this isn't part of the show?
Oh yeah, the crowd. Some of the crowd is trying to like get the fuck out of here because a rampaging elephant that just burst through the bleachers. That is not anything about the show they've seen before.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, this place,
And
this
are
place seems
Mr.
weird.
Witch
Bodily
and
harm?
Mr. Light
Eh,
gone?
normal.
Yeah,
They're
where's Mr.
gone. They're
Light?
long gone, right?
They went off the stage right at the first act.
Okay.
Yeah, but are they close by? How far are they from me?
You suspect they're in their tent at this point from where you are.
Perhaps helping get this under control might endear us.
Light in that area seems to be.
I'll look to the group. Perhaps helping get this under control might endear us to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, and perhaps it will grant us audience. But there are people that are trying to get out of here. I'm going to help, and I take off after the monkey.
Anyone else helping? Because this is going to be
I
an
will
initiative
help.
roll here.
Yeah.
Ulfir
Does
is
it
going to
look like
turn
we're
to
gonna have
Glyx.
to-
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. No, please.
Go ahead.
Does it look like we're gonna have to fight these things, or are we trying to calm them down? Is what I was just gonna ask. What our play is.
I would be trying to calm everything first.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's.
Y'all can play this as you will. I make no calls on whether you,
I was
you
asking
calm
the
them
party,
or
not-
beat them to
yeah.
death.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Ulfir is going to stand up, but he's going to shoot a nervous look at both Glyx and Z since they reprimanded him earlier, and basically ask, what is allowed?
Try not to hurt anything. We're trying to calm everyone down first.
Ulfir sits back down.
Z sighs because he sees Elifor is already fucking taken off like after the monkey. And he knows what Glyx is gonna do. And he's like half-assedly committing to this. Like, I'll
Mhm.
Would we know if the elephant and or lion are people who are shapeshifted or are actual animals?
The actual animals.
Okay. Well, shit.
Wherever the elephant came from, is that generally like the direction of like where some of the animals are kept and stuff? Does that make sense that where it would have burst through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of the smaller animals would have been kept backstage, but this one would have been, kind of off stage, having a big amount of space.
Yeah. And do we know that dwarf who came out shouting for help?
You just know that it's one of the handlers. Probably
Okay, but it's somebody who works here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Initiative tracker.
Are we just rolling initiative now to get it out of the way?
That would be best.
Yeah, makes sense.
Select your token when you roll. Oh, I can't.
Oh yeah, sure now.
I cannot select my token to roll initiative.
Are you?
Why not?
I cannot.
You should
It
have
doesn't-
control of your token. Hold on.
I do not
Hold
have
on.
control.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
13.
I trust you.
If you keep clicking, it's not going to make any difference till I'm done fixing this.
I'm spam clicking.
Control by C. Save.
All right.
Elephant, hand, two, carnival, monkey, lion. So there's 3 animals that we need to sort of stow back in place.
I mean, I'm gonna do non-lethal, but I'm probably gonna knock out a monkey.
Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey's Fall
Yeah,
from Grace,
y'all-
brought to you by Roll20.
Y'all can subdue or do worse. How y'all want to play it is up to y'all.
These kids are gonna be traumatized.
You should have control of your tokens now. I will add your initiative.
Do we roll again or?
Just
Just
if you
gonna
roll again, I'm going to take your first initiative. I'm just letting you.
All right, fine.
Mine was
All
a
I
right.
rolled
21.
fine. I rolled a 13. I'm just getting greedy.
Because of course I would get my natural 20 on initiative when I have none of my animal handling stuff prepared.
Yep, that seems about right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put this out there. I have 2 first level spell slots left. So this is
I've got all of my spell slots. I don't have any of my I don't have any of my wild shapes.
Oh yeah. We've been very judicious with our use of abilities. So
Let's try again to show up. There it is. I'm going to use the first roll, but there we go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm struggling here. I don't actually
If
know how
everyone
to
just
add it.
Roll your initiatives. I will add your
did,
first
yeah.
rolls. Just click your token and then roll it again. Because it should automatically add it to the tracker.
Okay.
Then. Or
If
it's
your
not.
token is
Oh,
selected
no,
or
I
not.
saw.
No,
Yeah, I
oh,
saw.
Well, somehow
we
I
go.
rolled the same thing twice.
There we go.
Excellent.
There we
I rolled a
are.
13
They're
the first
showing
time.
up.
I'm just gonna quickly edit that.
Apparently, I am the
Yes.
broken one.
You can y'all can all edit your rolls in there. And I'm going to fix the other rolls.
So I'm going to put in my first initiative. There we go.
Well, if it isn't the
Why
consequences.
is it not letting me edit this?
There we go. Now I shut up.
It totally
Hey, we're
is.
doing it. We're doing it.
Learning.
Yeah, I'm learning some of these.
I'm kind of excited to see how we manage to get that elephant, who is like bigger than all of us combined, apparently.
Well, it'll be fine.
Everything
It'll
will
be
be
fine.
What could go wrong?
And you said the lion looks
Freaked out.
the lion looks freaked out, but he isn't like turned violent yet. He just looks scared.
It looks scared. It might attack people. Scared. That kind of.
Gotcha.
Scared.
This remake of Dumbo is wild.
Oh my god. That one and that one. All right. everyone should be in the initiative tracker now. And I will sort it. So, first up is the lion. And the lion is going to scooch on down here. And gonna attempt to take a bite out of this witchlight hand. Oh, this poor hand.
Everything will be fine. No one.
Simba, no.
Isma says as she licks up the blood off the ground. Everything will be fine.
It bites in the hand that does not get hit. It ducks out of the way. Glyx.
Kismet with a very deadpan tone.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Glyx doesn't want to hurt anyone because that's like against everything that she is when it comes to the carnival, including the animals. So what Glyx is gonna do, I have to see. Oh, it's only 30 feet. Okay. Glyx is going to, is the elephant still moving or have they kind of stopped?
The elephant has stopped as the hand tries to like slow it down some. Like, hey,
I'm gonna jump in with that hand and try to help them calm the elephant down.
Okay.
And like try to be like, you know, we're gonna go full
Chris Pratt.
Yep.
Yep.
To a little dance.
We're gonna go full whoa, 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 whoa.
Ooh woo.
Ooh,
Yep, full ooh.
Okay. I guess animal handling then.
So do I just move down next to that hand?
Yeah, move the distance you can move. I don't know if you can move all the way.
5, 10, 15.
You could move.
Yeah, you can move
30 would be right.
Well, how high up are
Right.
we? Does that use up some of our distance? Like,
we're gonna skim over that.
I'm gonna sit right there. That's roughly 30 feet.
Yep.
And then I'm going to roll animal handling, you said?
Yep, roll animal handling.
Lord Jesus, don't fail me this time. Or fail me completely, you asshole dice.
Oh,
Natural
no.
20, natural
Nat
1.
No.
Glyx is
How
dead
many
because the
nat
elephant's gonna
ones can we
step on her
roll?
short little face.
Do you have any bonus actions you'd like to use?
Fuck. No, because I have no fucking animal. I don't have anything left. What do I have for bonus actions?
guess we're punching this elephant to death.
I can't do starry form because I can't. I am going to bonus action face step the fuck out of there and like jump over to where the lion is.
Glyx wandering up to this elephant. Calm down, air horn.
So this hand is also going to try a
Like, stop, you're making it worse.
animal handling.
Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it. I'm just gonna stay
He
there.
just looks over at you like, who the fuck are you? Why?
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
elephant
elephant-
whisperer.
Is looking a little bit skittish, but calmer. Not quite out of rampage area, but calmer indeed. Elifor.
Okay.
All right, we are gonna go and take flight after the monkey that's, I guess, well, let me rephrase. The carnival monkey that we saw earlier that stole the hat. Does it look like it's going to be causing problems and needs to be dealt with still? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So we are going to move. We are in the air. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action dash. And I'm going to try to yeah, no, I mean, I'm not gonna no. I'm gonna shock the monkey.
As opposed to grappling the monkey, I'll just say it.
Or spanking the monkey.
Oh my goodness.
This is gonna be subdual damage.
Yeah,
but
right,
I'm basically going to try to knock it out.
It usually is.
Ooh, I felt that in my core. All right, first attack.
God damn it.
Oh.
All right, well, there's 21.
Ooh,
Like,
boy.
on guard, monkey.
That's going to hit.
Gonna take it, thwap him in the head with the rapier.
Wrong kind of fencing.
Match for me.
It's only gonna be 4. It's only gonna be 4. I don't know why he keeps auto adding that. But it's I just
okay.
I just flap it with the rapier. Like, bad monkey. No, bad.
Bludgeoning
monkey
damage with the flat side of
to be very much feeling like a bad monkey.
Yep. All right,
Anything
that's all
else?
I can do because I use my bonus action to get
Yep.
over here. All I have else is my reaction.
Cool.
Quality content.
This hand is going to try to grapple the lion to essentially subdue it. So let's see how it does. Okay. Yeah, let's see how the lion does in response to that, because that was a 10.
Rip
My
hand.
page just break.
I don't know.
Yeah, my encounter just broke. Hold on. This is why I put it in Roll20 as well. Haha. It is going to do this. Yeah. The lion just shrugs this thing off. So it moves up on the lion, and the lion is just like, nah, bruh. Elephant, being not quite calm yet,
You think?
is going to make a move on Glyx. And it is going to attempt to yeet you with its horns.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit you?
Yes.
Why is it not showing up on the thingamajigger? Oh, that's why it's not showing up. Sorry. Yeah, that would have been 19. And it is going to hit for, oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Well, that happened.
3 damage on Glyx here.
Glyx is dead.
Not dead, just
Well.
KO'd.
Glyx is in death saves.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, so Glyx gets just elephant tusk just, and Glyx goes flying, hits back down to the ground, and is out cold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And the elephant is going to attempt to move some more, and we'll take the opportunity attack from the hand. And the hand will do what? Oh, you know what the hand's going to try to do? Yep. Grab it again. It's going to try to grab this thing. Nah.
What does a
That
12
ain't
do
gonna do
against an elephant?
I will try to see what the elephant does, but I have
Does
a
it roll a
feeling-
nat 1?
Yeah, I have a feeling that's not gonna yeah, it's not gonna be enough.
0. Glyx is down. She's doing death saves right now.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
It just yeets right past this thing. It is now the other hand's turn, and it is also going to try to grab this lion. And let's see how this little guy does.
Oh, 15. Good effort.
Yeah. Good effort. And the lion is going to roll and get a 22. It is not worried about this little gnome witchlight hand. Cool. Kismet, you're
Yes.
up.
I was getting all hyped up and pumped up to, to calm these elephants and these lions. But the moment I see Glyx fall, like thrown to the wall and fall, like go to the ground, I quickly make my way over
Mhm.
and I say, I told you we always have your back. And as I'm lifting her up, I'll cast Healing Word.
Okay.
Let me quickly roll that for you because I only have a level 1 slot left. I'm so sorry. Okay, 6 points of health back to you because I rolled a fucking 1. I can't believe it.
I'm not dead though, so
Yeah,
Yep.
you're back on your feet. And I'm just gonna
on my feet, I'm like, what the fuck
it's
was
okay.
that?
Deep breath.
Ow.
Yeah, I know, buddy.
All
And
right.
that is
Any
my
bonus action?
action. I would cast bonus actions, but I'm currently concentrating on something and I don't want to lose concentration. So
Yes. Fair
that
enough.
is gonna be me.
Z.
Okay.
I'll actually get in range. Sorry, I'll get in range after getting Glyx back up, and then can I use the rest of my movement to?
Yeah.
20. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna move myself.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't move any further, so that's me.
That's your 30 feet right there.
Yeah. My bad. Go on.
You're good.
Okay. Z grumbles something about getting paid overtime for this, and I'm gonna shrug off my jacket again and burn a key point for Step of the Wind as I take off flying towards the elephant.
Okay.
Because the lion hasn't really left the arena. The elephant looks like it's about to do damage to people. Besides Glyx, because it's sort of rampaging towards the exit, this is the exit or entrance.
Yeah, it looks like it's going out towards the entrance to the big top.
Yeah, and if it gets out dangerous of the big top, that's going to be a problem. So, I'm gonna. As I come up on the elephant, I've got my jacket and I've got those wings that are folded up in the jacket pocket that I pull out, and I'm going to try to land on its head and cover its eyes on either side.
Just ignore this as it's happening. You're going to try to cover the thing's eyes with your jacket. Okay.
Yes. I don't know how elephants work, but I'm like, some animals, if they can't see, they just freeze up, like cats.
I mean, I also don't know. I also don't know how elephants work, so we're in good.
But yeah, my goal is so that it can't see. So hopefully, it just sort of freezes up and stops running in this direction.
Meanwhile, Glyx was a mouse, so
I'm gonna have you roll a dex check to try to, get this thing over this thing's face.
Would you say acrobatics or sleight of hand?
Let's go with sleight of hand, sure. Why not? Yeah, I have a feeling that is going to work.
Good job.
Let's see how the elephant rolls to shake you off.
9.
A 9.
No.
So yeah, you successfully cover it. We're essentially using this like something of a grapple, but it can't see what the hell is going on in front of it now. At least out of one eye.
No. I'm trying to I have the wings and the jacket, so I'm trying to make blinders on either side because I have my butterfly wings folded up.
Yeah, how big are you though?
Well, I'm on the head and I'm just holding it down over either side. I'm 3 foot tall, basically. It's an elephant. I feel like I could reach with my jacket on my wings over the head.
Fun fact, humanoid proportions. For those of you that are at home, this is your science lesson for the day. If you hold your hands out in your complete wingspan, this will be equal to your height from tip to tip.
Unless you're panda, in which case it's about 6 inches too short.
Yeah.
Roughly then.
I'm looking at elephant pictures. I'm like, I feel like 3 feet is like just long enough. You know?
This is a particularly huge elephant. You're not completely covering both eyes, but you're doing the best you can. And the elephant is sufficiently confused.
Excellent.
I am the knight.
Yeah.
Burley shows up at the front of the tent and looks confused as hell about what is going on in here.
I'll just be like, stop scratching your butt, Burley.
And that's
Get in
essentially
here.
what's going to happen. He's not going to actually have a turn this round, but he's just showing up.
I feel like I'm like a rodeo cowboy. Like I'm just like riding this elephant's face, trying to keep its eyes covered. Like, hurry up, Burley.
Cool. And do this. So it is now the carnival monkey's turn, and the monkey is it is put on the hat that it took from this this dwarf that was running out, and it is going to.
It can't sleep on me, isn't it?
No. It's going to do. What is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 13. My passive insight is 15.
Okay. I'm going to do a thing. It tries to slip your wings, like your butterfly wings, and it does not. It does not without you trying to get it, and so it's going to try to run away from you.
Okie dokie.
Into the crowd. So you have your opportunity. Attack against it.
Well, that was going to be a natural 20 and then hit the side of the screen and rolled back over. That's a 7. I'm assuming that does not do anything.
It does not.
Oh.
Cool.
That's okay.
So that is the monkey's turn. Ulfir.
So upon seeing what happened to Glyx, Ulfir lets out a bassy snarl, shrugs his shoulders, out comes the war axe, and he is going to move with bonus action dash to right about here. And that will be my turn.
Sweet. So it is back to the top of the order with Glyx.
Okay, so the elephant is calm now or no?
No, it's
Calm's a strong
confused.
word.
But he's not barreling through the crowd.
Oh my god.
No.
Okay.
Fucking zero.
That hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
That's probably wise.
Yes. Good.
So that's what? How much
10?
did I just heal? 10.
That's 10. Yep.
So I get 10 health back.
Glyx, you're in much better shape now.
Yeah. Yes, that's significantly better. And then what do I have for bonus actions? Let me look.
What did you
I'm going to use half my movement speed to get up because I'm sure I was knocked prone because I was down.
No, there was no well, I mean, with the healing, I'll say that counted as you getting up. I'm not gonna make you prone.
Okay. And then so I'm going to.
You had a friend help you up.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to say thank you to Kismet, and then I'm gonna bamf. What? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to bamf to about there. So I'm between, like, towards the entrance, but between everybody, and use my face up to do it.
Okay.
Oh, well, I can use my movement, right? Because I didn't use my
You can use
movement.
your movement, yeah.
So I'm just going to come over here and just situate myself kind of in the middle between the two animals to be a body block so they don't get after each other, because Glyx's main concern is still trying not to hurt the animals.
Cool. You were trying to say something, Andrani?
Yeah, I earlier messed up casting between healing word and cure wounds. That's the one I was going for. Because healing word is a bonus action. I wanted to cast the one that you cast as an action. It's okay if I can't change it. I just wanted to put it.
No, I've got cure wounds too, so it's fine. You got me out of death saves.
Yep.
It doesn't change because it's still a spell slot.
Yep.
I could have just healed you more with that spell slot. That's all. Just beating myself about it.
It's okay.
It's a moment of panic,
fine.
you
This is
know, a
fine.
lot of
Yeah,
things
yeah.
happening at once. The first healing spell that came to your brain, you're like,
Yeah.
First one on the
Yes.
list.
Our lion here is going to take a shot at one of these hands, and we'll see how he does.
go,
No, I
lion,
can't do
go.
that. It's going to take a claw. No,
Only a
10 is
10.
not going to hit.
Wow, this lion is like not very good.
He's
at
lion-
fighting.
scared.
The lion is
He was
is
definitely raised in captivity.
Sort
he
of
does not
like-
know how to hunt.
doing the little cat thing when they're scared to get down on their haunches and looking between people, falling themselves
We
up
really
a little
should-
bit, taking a swing.
We really shouldn't talk shit against the lion, given that they are perfect for our group.
Okay. And which hand is this? Okay, that is this one, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to try to calm the lion.
That's going so well.
Yeah.
So well.
I'm going to assume at this point, everyone in the group is noticing that no one's trying to hurt the animals. Everyone's trying to calm them.
Yeah.
Except Elifor.
I'm trying to flap the monkey into
Subdue.
submission. I'm trying to subdue.
L4 is
Yeah.
trying his best.
I
So
promise
here-
nothing.
So here's the way I look at it. Elifor is very fast in keeping up with the monkey. The monkey is stronger than Elifor.
The monkey is stronger than Elifor. That
He's just trying to make it an
100%.
even playing field. Yeah.
100%. I can guarantee he is.
So the
I have a
hand is
negative one
trying
modifier.
to sort of relax the lion, and then the lion takes a bite at the hand's hand, and it backs up. Whatever he was trying to do, she was trying to do, didn't work. Elifor, your turn.
All right. So it's in the crowd.
It's in the crowd.
Gotta get it away from people, but I'm gonna get up on it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Bonus action to
You'd
use
have to, just so you know, you'd have to kind of be flying.
Yep.
Because the monkey is basically jumping over people's heads.
Oh no, I'm flying this entire time.
Yeah. Okay.
Insightful fighting. So I'm gonna make an insight check versus its deception to see if I can get myself advantage.
Okay.
I fucking hate these dice.
Woo.
The dice are not our friends today, y'all. at
No.
all.
No, they are not.
No, they are not.
All right, let's see. It's just gonna roll charisma because it doesn't have any points into deception.
That is a charismatic fucking monkey. It
I
was
was
a
in
natural
nat
goddamn
20.
20.
It's got a -2, y'all.
A nat 20 against your nat 1. Yeah. The monkey's
All
like,
right, so it's just a straight
no.
hit.
Monkey convinces you to be on its side. Mayhem forever.
That's an 11. I'm gonna guess that misses.
Yes, it misses. It misses by 1. It has a AC of 12.
the
Alright.
monkey
Oh,
life
these
chose you.
rolls. Oh my god.
I'm just gonna stay on.
The monkey
just gonna
life
stay-
chose you.
I'm just gonna stay on the monkey then.
This encounter is not going the way I thought it would. I
No.
thought this would be a little easier for y'all.
No, do you know us?
Have you met our dice yet,
Dimples?
Dimples?
Listen, if we try to beat them and like fucking knock them out, that would be a different thing. But we're trying.
Right? Like
to
if
be
I was
good
trying
people
to
here.
murder something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously, like if I have a feeling like if this was like full bloody combat, we'd be like wrecking. It'd be fine.
Yeah, we'd be
Like,
done already.
This would be
If the
Blood
elephant
City all
It would be
over
like the
again.
Thunderdome where I got exactly 2
See,
turns.
well, does it have disadvantage on its attack rolls?
It will in a minute.
Sure, we'll call it that. I just was trying to measure some distance. This elephant is going to take you for a ride, and it's going to just go in the only direction it sees and go towards his hand. And this is not an attack. This is the elephant's trampling charge.
Yeah, it's just
so
running
this thing-
blind.
As it runs past us, do we get an attack of opportunity?
You can certainly take attacks of opportunity for sure.
Oh, Elifor, you get to go
Glyx
first.
tricks it. Sticks out her leg.
Instead, this is going to be a weird judgment call.
Please.
Instead of an attack, can I take an action of opportunity to try to speak to this animal?
I'll allow it.
Okay, so I am going to use Speech of Beast and Leaf, and Ulfir is going to cry out,
hello.
"Your rage has already cost me one. Stand down or I will end you."
Terminate the elephant.
Argument.
That doesn't have any role for the thing, does it?
Unless you want me to try a performance or persuasion roll.
Roll me animal handling with advantage.
Okay.
Perfect. And as you say this, you know what? We're going to do this. We're actually going to retcon this move.
It's just gonna run away toward into Burley. Oh, no, it stops. Okay.
And it sort of shakes the head a little bit. And you're going to go off of this thing. I can almost guarantee it. Yes, you are.
Oh my
What if I roll on that 20 dexterity?
Go for it.
Well,
Go for it.
I mean, you're gonna get yeeted, but you can fly. Your jacket's off.
Okay.
Yeah, it shakes you off.
Yeah, I go flying up.
And it looks at
Do a little
Ulfir,
barrel roll.
just sort of like straight, like in the eyes, with intelligent eyes, and it relaxes.
Ulfir
Yeah.
lowers his axe.
Cool. And this one's going to chill out, and the hand, which is up next, is going to sort of come up to it, calm it down, and start to guide it back out of the tent.
What does
So
the
the-
beast speech sound like?
Trumpeting?
So it literally sounds like I'm just talking.
Yeah.
It's just that
Okay.
animals can understand me. I can't
Got it,
understand
got
them.
it.
Oh.
Understood.
It's
Yeah.
not like Speak with Animals.
It's not like Speak with Animals.
the
Yeah,
half
that's what I just
of
wanted to
that.
know. Yeah.
which is a shame. I really wanted to see Dimples roleplay an elephant.
I'm sure we may get that chance before the end of this campaign.
All right. This Witchlight hand is going to take another shot at relaxing this thing. It does not want to stab at it or anything. So what it's going to do is it's going to try to distract. And it is going to cast Dancing Lights in front of this lion.
Like a laser pointer.
Thank you. That's what I was thinking.
Exactly it.
And it's going to roll this with advantage. Only a 12.
It is a cat, so it should work.
Let's see how the cat responds.
Greatest weakness. 12. Meet the beats.
This lion is not taking anybody's shit today. It does not give a fuck about these lights or anything else. Kismet.
All right. Fuck. What do I even do? Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. The elephant seems to be calming down.
The elephant is, I will initially just basically say it's out of initiative order.
Okay. You're okay. I got nothing. I'm gonna make my way over to. I'm looking at everything I can do. I'm like nothing.
Throw yourself at the lion's face. It worked for Z.
You could try to calm the lion down,
yeah,
yelling at it, talking to it, whatever.
I was just gonna say, can I make my way over to the lion, and in a very sort of bat-like move, I don't fucking know. Just like creature of the night, right? Very like slender and like make my way over, and I just want to sort of I want to
move your 30 feet
it,
and then
and
roll
just
an
get
animal
its
handling.
attention and trying to be like, calm down, we're all friends here. I know you don't understand me, but please don't make me bite you.
Oh, that will definitely get a few looks from the hands.
Can I give myself no, I don't want to give myself guidance. I'm not going to do that because guidance is a fucking concentration spell.
Yep, it is. The lion is not convinced by you.
Damn.
You're looking for 15s on your animal handlings here.
Okay.
Anything else, Kismet?
That's my action, right?
I think you moved to like what, here?
Yeah.
You can move one
I
more
can't-
square up.
Is anybody hurt? Does anybody look
There,
like they've
yeah.
been hurt enough to need healing right now? I don't think so.
I'm
right?
still a third of my points down.
I got one spell slot left.
I wouldn't use it. I would save it.
Yeah, I'm gonna save
Mhm.
that just in case for like, yeah. I'm just gonna be like,
Or inevitably when the lion decides to eat one of us.
Yeah.
Right. While
Yeah.
I'm preparing, because I'll be up in initiative pretty soon, for my own knowledge, is the monkey considered humanoid or a beast?
The monkey is considered to be
that.
a beast, if I'm not mistaken. I'm double checking.
It should be a beast, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
a
just double
beast.
check. Well, I don't know if it's somebody who's polymorphed or what. So,
Well, according to D&D Beyond, the monkey's considered to be an asshole.
well, yes.
Yeah, accurate.
Small beast. Z.
Small beast. Okay.
All right. Z is gonna flip off Burley again because Burley is still just like, what's happening? And Burley's working today and Z is not, but who's doing more work? Z. So Z is going to well, he got kind of like thrown off of the elephant. I don't know how far he got thrown or whatever, but
Just you'd have been just in the same place essentially.
oh, I would have been
just-
in the same place, just no longer
yeah,
like in, okay.
grappling the elephant with your jacket.
Okay.
Your
I'm
jacket would have
gonna-
went flying too.
Yeah. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna essentially try to like dart around the lion's head to get its attention on me to like give other people hopefully like a better chance of grappling the lion or like
So
like draw
essentially-
its attention.
Using a help action, isn't it?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. I'll allow it.
And I am going to spend another key point to take patient defense as my bonus action. So my action is help, my bonus action is patient defense.
Okay. And Burley's like, oh crap. He's gonna make his way over towards the lion. He's gonna be like, look, buddy, I'm gonna need you to chill. No eating people. That would be bad. And I might get fired. And he's going to try to grapple the lion. And he looks like he might be big enough to wrestle a lion for sure. How that
His
will
name
work
is
out,
Burley.
we don't know.
Does he
Not
have
very good.
Doesn't he have advantage because I'm distracting the lion?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
you're right.
That was
you're
my
right.
point.
Yep, gonna calm this lion right down.
It still didn't do it.
Maybe.
Let's see. Let's see.
Oh,
Let's
it's gonna be
how badly
contested
the lion
strength
rolls.
check.
Nope.
Yes!
Yeah,
Oh, look, I'm helping.
Oh my god.
Team Burley.
Nice.
So he has a grip on the lion now. And that's Burley's turn. The monkey's turn.
Back with the monkey.
Stop monkeying around.
Monkey.
Oh God,
Yeah, I was gonna go there, and then I decided to keep my mouth
hate
shut.
it
And
here.
yet here we are.
I hate it
Here
here.
we are.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
You really don't. But the monkey is going to again probably try to steal something from you because this is kind of what he does. Oh yeah.
Damn.
I think the monkey just picked your monies. You don't notice it.
All right, whatever. All right.
Wait,
Ulfbeer.
shit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, first, no, let me turn that freaking thing off. Thank you very much. We are going to move right here. And I'm going to speak with this beast. Friend, please. I know you are afraid. Do not let fear guide your noble steps. Be at peace.
And another animal handling with advantage.
You got it.
Let's see how this lion does on its wisdom.
Ah,
There we go.
And
Finally.
the lion relaxes. Burley sort of like goes from grappling to petting and giving the caresses and getting eyes focused on him, and it's looking over at you, and it calms down. And the hands that are over here look like, oh my god, thank god this lion just missed us so many times. We could have been eaten. Like they just look scared shitless. You probably get the faint odor of urine sort of thing over here.
Oh no.
Yay, my favorite.
So the only things left in the initiative
fucking
order now
money.
is this monkey.
Yep.
God damn monkey.
Okay.
I am painfully
I-
aware.
I have a DM question.
I have a DM answer.
Can I non-lethally attack him with magic? Like if I put the intent behind it to not actually kill him, but maybe just knock him out,
What are you trying to do?
guiding bolt.
Nah. Nah. Nah.
Non-lethal
I was thinking
spell
about this
attack.
for a second, but I'm like, nah, that's not gonna work that way.
Well, I was gonna charm person, but it only works on humanoids. So that's why I was asking if he was considered a humanoid or not, because he's doing very human actions.
I mean, if you got like a crossbow, I could say you knock the bolt off the front of it and maybe donk it on top of the head, but like
No, I don't. I literally like all I have is my daggers and my dagger and my staff and unarmed strike and guiding bolt.
I'll allow you to throw a dagger at it.
Can I do non-lethal damage with this
Right.
anti-tank
I
weapon,
can't get
please?
close enough to it. With my action, I can't get close enough to it.
We're
to
not
throw a
playing big
dagger
eye,
at it.
small mouth, Zero. Come on.
So
What's the dagger's throwing range?
20 feet.
20 feet.
you're 50 feet from the monkey
nope.
right now.
It's up to 60. You
Oh,
can go up to 60 with this.
Well, that's with disadvantage, yeah.
yeah, that's with anything over 20 is with
Yeah.
disadvantage.
But what I'm saying is you're 50 feet from the monkey. There's no
Yeah,
reason you couldn't move 30 feet and then throw
Yeah,
it.
you
My
can move
only
30
50 feet?
and throw it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like what, right here ish? That's 30
Right
feet.
there.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna dagger the monkey and try
I'm
to
waiting
like
for the critical.
flick it just enough to like catch him with the blunt end
Yeah,
and
yeah.
not the point.
I'll allow this.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the critical failure and to me to have a dagger in my butt.
I don't hit him
would
anyway.
handle.
It's only a 7.
Yow. This has
Look,
been
I'm a druid and I don't have any of my animal
Yeah.
handling stuff with
And
me.
and in your heart, you don't really want to hurt the monkey.
And I really don't
and-
want to hurt anyone
Yeah.
that works at the carnival. And I know the monkey probably works at the carnival. So
I'm
wait,
sorry,
would I know
we-
if the monkey works at the carnival?
yes.
He does work there, correct?
Yes. The monkey
Okay.
is a carnival monkey.
Just making sure, because if I didn't think he worked at the carnival, I would guiding bolt his ass. So
Wow.
Save
I
the
protect
elephant.
the carnival. I am
Save the
one note,
lion.
y'all.
We are gonna Gallagher this monkey.
Yep. There we go. Wow. Let's see. This thing is going to try. The Witchlight hand is going to try to bonk the monkey to knock it out.
I would use better words, but okay.
I would like it known that even the hand is trying to knock this asshole monkey out.
Yeah. It fails to succeed on that. Elifor.
Poof.
So
Oh,
remind me,
God.
are we playing with flanking or without flanking?
No flanking.
Without.
No
Plus
flanking.
the hand
But you
isn't
still
flying,
get
is
you
he?
still get sneak attack.
Oh, I'm just trying to roll with advantage is really what it boils down to.
No
Oh
advantage.
God.
All right. We'll try the insight thing again. That's a 19 deception check. Please
Ooh.
do not roll a natural 20, you son of a. Actually, even if you roll a natural 20, it's an 18. So fuck it.
Yeah, it cannot beat your roll.
All right. So this is with advantage then.
Watch it be 2 1s. Oh no.
Well, that's gonna.
All
hit.
right. So it does hit.
I think your minimum damage would knock it out.
Drop this.
Yeah,
fool.
I just did 17
Yeah.
non-lethal.
So
Monkey is
you
beating our ass. Like,
Ba-
All right,
Basically-
that's enough.
punch it with the grip of your rapier, and the monkey just boop to the ground, and the hat goes flying off, and then a bag of money they sleep outside of the hat, which
You
Looks
you look at it, and that
familiar.
is your bag.
You
and-
little furry asshole.
I think that is where we're going to call our session. We will
oh
start
my
back
God,
from
I
here
cannot believe
Wow.
that.
after we've officially spanked the monkey. So
Elifor,
Wow.
you-
Like the
you
monkey.
knocked the
Welcome,
monkey-
Raiders, just as you say.
Hi. You knocked
Hello,
the
Raiders,
monkey
we're busy.
unconscious, but now this monkey is in a coma.
Elifor does
on.
not feel guilt.
Jesus
That's
Christ,
fair.
I will cast Spare
I-
the Dying on the fucking monkey.
Yeah,
No,
I-
not dead.
Do it!
it's not dead. It was
not
non-lethal
dead.
damage. It was just enough
That's
to
not
knock him the
damage.
fuck
He's
out and get our
sleeping.
shit
He's
back.
asleep.
Just to
real
be
good.
sure. Just to be
Monkey
he
sure.
will
sure
dream
looks dead.
forevermore. Monkey
Poor
will dream
monkey,
forevermore.
yes.
The monkey knows what he fucking did.
thank you for the raid, Katie.
Squirrels,
see you
kids,
here.
monkeys, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh god.
Fucking.
There is
So-
no love in our heart.
Wow.
No matter.
Wow.
Not poor monkey. Monkey got what it
I have a
deserved.
bone to pick with our dice today. What the fuck was up with
Right?
that?
This combat went a lot
How
longer
many nat
than I
ones have
thought it was going to go.
Too damn many.
But
we had
y'all
like 8 in a row.
y'all sucked and my roll sucked. So
Wait.
Monkey Mayhem, what do we got?
Oh Jesus.
So anyway, Biddies for Fanta. Ooh.
Ladies from Panda. Ooh.
Why are we putting me in this? All I did was clip y'all saying it.
The monkey is just sleeping forever. The monkey is going to go to a farm upstate where all
Oh,
of the monkeys
no.
live happily ever
Oh,
after.
wow.
Absolutely
Oh,
not.
God.
Monkey is just
I
taking a
Spared
momentary
him. All
nap.
right.
Just don't eat the gelato later.
His
Not
name
actually
was Mojo
gelato.
Jojo. His name was Mojo Jojo.
Oh, all right.
Wow.
We
So-
rolled 5 nat ones
We
just
did.
in one scroll up.
We did.
Yeah.
Thanks. I
Thank
hate it.
you, everyone, for coming out today and watching this ridiculousness. I'm going to let our cast tell you who they are and where you can find them. And we're going to go find someone to rate. So let's start with Zero.
Hi, my name is Zero Reynolds, aka Sir Jester. I am the reason Panda can't have nice things. You can find me everywhere online at Sir Jester, and all week on Twitch, where I do everything from mini painting and terrain making to showing folks how to run stuff for tabletop. And you can also find my stuff on DM's Guild.
Indeed, indeed. We just ran some of Zero's things, a soiree. the other day, and it was
we
absurd.
destroyed his baby.
Theo with one tear running down his street. It's fine.
Andrani.
Hello,
Hi,
everybody.
Andrani.
God damn it.
Just when you thought you were
Hello.
prepared this week.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Andrani. I played Kismet. You can find me on the internet as @Nonagon_Dice. I am a handmade dice maker and TTRPG streamer. I'm also the co-founder of Daisies and Dragons. You can find us at @Daisies and Dragons. We're India's largest TTRPG community. I got nothing to plug this week, except one thing. My friend Drew created this TTRPG itch.io bundle, which is helping raise money for trans youth in Texas. It got a lot of traction on the Twitter TTRPG space. You probably have already seen it, but if you haven't, go check it out. It's got a bunch of incredible games, and you'd be supporting a great cause. They've raised like $200K so far, which is
It's
insane.
wild.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So go check that out, please.
Cool.
That's me.
Joe.
Hello, I am Joe Perez, otherwise known as Loader on the internet. I do things with podcasting where I talk about video games a lot. And I also talk about tabletop RPGs a lot and how we can make spaces more inclusive and more inviting and happy for everybody, because it should be everybody's favorite safe space. You can go ahead and find me on all socials at LoaderZJ, LODURZJ. If you happen to find yourself in Western New York, you can also come by Iron Buffalo, where I am a coffee cleric / shopkeeper NPC, and I will keep you caffeinated with all of the good stuff while you get your D&D essentials. Come see me. I wear costumes at the shop. It's fun.
Excellent. Next up is Panda.
Hi there, I'm Awkwardish Panda. You can catch me everywhere on the internet at Awkwardish Panda. Everyone just calls me Panda. It's a thing. I'm panda-sized and awkward. I stream Monday through Thursdays at 9:30 a.m. Central till about 1 p.m. Central. I will not be streaming this coming Monday. Zero, how dare you? Anyway, the biggest thing I have coming up is a huge charity stream starting on March 21st, running through that whole week, followed by next month. There is a big award show where I am nominated for the 2022, right? It's 2022 Gaming Awards, LGBTQ Streamer Rising Star. It's a mouthful. Eventually, I will learn how to say the whole thing. The show's on April 25th. Come find out if I win. It'd be really cool if I did, but I have no idea what the criteria is. And I just know I'm nominated and it's really heckin' cool. So do the thing. Go buy Soiree from Zero. It was a great thing to destroy.
Wonderful. Red.
Hi everyone, I'm Red. I do not have a stream, but I am Dimples and Dice's stream manager, so you can often find me here lurking around in his streams. I am a DM and writer. You can follow me on Twitter if you want, but I don't have anything in particular to plug or announce.
Cool. That leaves me. I'm Prince, also known as Dimples and Dice around the internet. I am a Black TTRPG / variety streamer, and I am in a bunch of places doing a bunch of things. Next thing you can see me on is over on the Amphitheater on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, where I am playing D&D in a Redwall themed campaign called Eualia. It's a lot of fun. I'm playing a paladin sea otter who is a pacifist and has Martin's sword. That's great. We should be back this week on Wednesday over at Rolling These 20s for Cyberpunk Red. We are closing in on the conclusion of that show, so y'all should come check us out and see how things play out. That is 7:30 Eastern on Wednesday nights, and then on Thursday at noon, I am over on Faeforge Academy and another D&D campaign where I am playing a old Minotaur who has kind of lost his groove. Used to be level 20, now is level 4, and is trying to learn how to be a hero again. And as always, on Saturdays, I'm both over on Vancouver by Night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, where I'm playing the Seneschal, Ja Kato, Banu Hakim, and Storyteller, for Vampire the Masquerade, Philly by night on my sister station, rolling these 20s at 9 p.m. Eastern time. That is a lot of stuff to plug. I'm glad I remember it this week. There's another show that's going to be coming up in April on Gehenna Academy where I'm playing in a Strixhaven campaign, which is going to be absolutely ridiculous. I cannot wait for you all to meet my character. I will be dressing up in my best magical girl outfits. So yeah, just look out for that.
Love that for everyone involved.
What's the name of our show?
Wayward Revelry.
Thank you.
Where will we? Yeah.
I hate all of you. Y'all are the worst people. I don't know why I did this.
You love us.
So
Why
we're
are
gonna
you pulling me
with
into
the
this?
raid.
I'm innocent.
Bullshit.
No one's
Uh-huh.
innocent. I think Arrival's on? Yeah, Arrivals are on. Let's
Rivals
go
are
hit
on for
Rivals of
about
Waterdeep.
15 more minutes.
Whatever. They'll find
So,
something
yeah.
else to write. We're just showing
Yep.
love for the Rivals crew. And
Love the rivals.
again, we'll see y'all next week.
Yep.
Thank y'all.
Bye. Y'all are
Bye.
great. See you
Everybody.
next Sunday.
Helps if I knew how to spell.
Bits, please. Ooh.
Spelling's overrated.
Are we're not doing the bits please ooh bit? Are we really
Bitch.
doing
Oh,
this?
whoa.
Oh yeah, before I head out,
Oh.
you see that that thing up on the top, the March Witchlight funds. That goes to our cast. You can support us on Coffee by going to coffee.com/jumpsanddice.
Nope, there.
The goal's up. It's over to the side, that side, but yeah, it's on the screen. So keep that in mind. You don't have to do it today, but that all goes towards the cast. That's that.